I don't like how the world keeps like picking on Bow Wow.
Oh, 1,000%. I agree.
Like Bow Wow he's running around here, he's minding his business, he's not bothering anybody, and here comes. I was gonna say something, but I can't say it. But here comes the legend himself, Orlando Brown, back on that stuff.
Last time it was hot. What's the weather today, y'all? When Little Bow Wow was on there.
You got a problem with Little Bow Wow?
I ain't got a problem with Little Bow Wow. Little Bow Wow got some bomb ass pussy.
Nah, bro.
You know, I mean, he complimented him.
Yes.
He did. He didn't.
That dude interviewing him is me. Yo, he just looked at the cameraman like, yo, like.
In a blazer and wife beater?
Yeah. And he's still not the wildest nigga in that room. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
I don't like how people keep picking on Bow Wow, man. I don't like it, and apparently niggas just told niggas that Bow Wow got bomb-ass pussy. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know
how that
what it
works.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's what he meant when he said get it out of my system. I don't know what Bow Wow...
That's crazy.
I don't know what Bow Wow had going on, but it's not fair to him, man. And I'd like us to stop. I like everybody to stop picking on Bow Wow.
The Bow Wow slander should stop.
No, it has to stop.
Yeah, enough.
It has to stop.
80% of it was because of himself.
I mean,
This
Okay.
one was unwarranted.
Okay.
This makes up 80%. Right here.
No, this
This is
wild.
unwarranted.
I don't think the world could have prepared for this. For that.
The question is, if you're Bow Wow, do you respond? Or do you just not say anything?
Well, if you're Bow Wow, you should respond.
And saying what?
It's not like you want to take the high road. Like, I
But I'm
don't,
saying, but respond saying what? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, but Bow Wow seemed like the type of dude to do shit for attention. So, I mean, why not respond to
you
it?
gotta leave this shit alone.
This, I don't think
Responding to having bomb ass
there's no-
pussy as a grown ass man is crazy.
I don't think there's a
Just
redemption.
because I just quote retweeted with mad question marks.
Is my
Yeah, I
pussy
guess.
bomb? What?
No, just don't even say it. Just put mad question marks. Because now everyone's going to wonder.
Yeah,
If-
Derek can be my PR.
That what?
You couldn't be my PR.
Me?
Nah,
Oh.
yeah, you could not. Yo,
Nigga say
question mark.
respond back with mad question marks. That's gonna do nothing.
Bro, if someone said y'all have bomb ass pussy on Twitter, y'all not going to like say
I'm absolutely ignoring them. There's nothing not a shot.
Maybe that's the Bronx in me.
To respond to somebody talking to you like that, that's crazy.
I think that's the Bronx in me.
Yeah, because that's fighting words.
That's wild. That's wild.
Like another grown man telling you, "Yo, you got bomb ass pussy." That's
What the fuck are you talking about?
that's wild.
Yo,
bro.
imagine like punching a crackhead in the face and they don't move, and then now you just look dumb, and you get beat up, and after you get beat up, nigga tells you your pussy's still bomb.
Nah.
Okay, first of all,
I don't know what the fuck that
I don't know
scenario
this
was.
is so
I
good.
don't know what the fuck that
I
scenario
have
was.
an actual question that I'm kind of curious now that we're here. What if we post these clips on Twitter all the time saying very relevant, but sometimes outlandish things? And what if one of our clips started going viral for the wrong reason? Would you step
own
in?
it? Like, would you?
Yeah, would you respond back to the comments if their shit got 100,000 views, niggas dragging you? Are you defending yourself in this clip, or are you just letting it happen and just taking an L and just waiting for tomorrow for
if
no one to
you're
care
one of
anymore?
us?
Yeah, like this on the podcast here, we post a clip, it's just going viral. People dragging you, saying crazy ass shit, whatever, blah 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 blah. Are you responding back? Or you just
Well, it
letting
depends
slide?
on what is being said. One.
Okay,
If
okay.
it is not too crazy, like if it's not something that's disrespectful, like you just getting like flamed because you said some shit.
Yeah,
You got to throw the podcast link under
I feel
the tweet. You know how like they be marketing and shit. You know how they
Yeah,
paying you like $35 to post like a vibrator and shit under your under those tweets.
little
yeah,
sponsored
yeah,
tweet
Yeah,
and shit.
yo, don't just really be paying you out too. That's crazy. I wouldn't know.
I thought people-
but I know people who have posted tweets. They gone viral, and then they were paid to post
The
little vibrators,
and-
little
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
lights
yeah,
and
and
shit,
shit.
The
like
lube
$35 and shit. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
that's kind of smart.
Get that back.
That's
I guess.
great.
Gotcha.
Personally,
But,
All right, so
but
you-
going back to
You would respond or you wouldn't respond?
depending on the context of what it is I'm
Yeah.
being like spoken about or being spoken of for, will depend if I like respond to that.
I feel you. Okay.
I feel like you have
Well, I'm always
to.
gonna respond, but it depends on what I'm gonna say in the response.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know. You gotta assess it. Like you gotta see how is it worthy of a response.
The
or
risk
not?
assessment.
I guess. John.
I've been doing this too long to ever respond on the internet.
John's too cool.
This nigga would never.
That too.
John's too
You
cool.
would want to
It's
clarify what you meant. You would just say,
We
"Fuck
have
it."
a podcast to do that. Like,
Okay.
why go get something misconstrued in words when I could just come here and talk about it?
That's why I said you got to put the link under the tweet.
No, like I would literally just next episode I just talk about it.
Word.
Like
Okay.
literally, I would just like I'm never going. Somebody said anything about me on Twitter, bro. I'll never respond.
Okay.
Never. And if it's like even if it could be the most disrespectful thing in the world. If I run into you, then God bless your heart. And I'll never talk about it.
Yeah. I
It's
feel
like
you.
it's like it'll never happen. And then
All right.
I'll go on a podcast and we'll have a war words here because I think I'm gonna win. I'm 85% sure I'm gonna win
Feel
I
you.
respect that.
because you can't beat women. So 15%. You know what I mean? Women tell you you're a cheating ass piece of shit. Even if you never cheated in your life, you probably still did it.
So
According
you,
to the internet, you did it anyway.
I feel you.
so you versus Orlando Brown, who's winning?
If he said I got some bomb ass pussy, I'm not responding. What am I gonna say? I'm not even ever gonna talk about it. Cause like, what do I say? No, my pussy not. Like, what am I say?
He said, "No, my pussy now bomb is crazy."
Yo, the nigga said that. It's not even like. What am I supposed to say?
No.
And niggas respond to crackheads. You look crazier. The nigga's on crack, and he's like a lifetime cracker.
I got a lifetime membership.
That nigga is off, on, off, on, off, on.
It's him and Biden's son, bro. It be in the same trap house, bro.
Loki.
Yeah. Yeah.
They might cop from the same person.
That would be crazy.
He probably cops from his son, from Hunter Biden.
All right.
All right.
Interesting.
See, now we gotta cut that because look, they flagged us once for them Trump shit. All right. Okay, welcome to episode. Where we at? 159. 159 or 158?
159.
Yo, welcome to episode 159 of the Imaginary Players podcast. It's me, the one, Mr. Full Scotia, aka Big John from the East Side Boys. You're now listening to them. I've always been listening to the greatest show on earth. Thank you guys
Wow.
for liking, subscribing, listening, all the great things you guys do every single week. I always get this out there in the beginning. If you guys want to find us anywhere, it's Imaginary Players NYC on Instagram, IMG Players on Twitter, Imaginary Players podcast on YouTube, Imaginary Players on TikTok. Did I leave anything out? I don't think so. All right, let's get to it. To my immediate
Want
left.
to talk about the party?
We'll do that after I introduce you niggas. As long as you niggas don't take forever. To my immediate left is the smoothest man on the planet, one half of the beige tandem. Derek talks to people.
We here, man. It's been a long, rough week, but we here. Still persevering, still striving, still prospering. But made it to episode 159. Alive and well, I think.
You guys and your haikus.
I'm a poet.
Crazy.
All right, don't call yourself that. To Derek's left is the anointed King Afonso, Walter Joel Osteen, Pablo S. Kardashian. Walter, talk to people.
We here. Kind of low energy today, but I'm activated now. Being here, being around this crazy shit going on. I'm here. I'm activated, ready for the weekend. It's been hella hot outside. Drink your water. Make sure your AC turned on, plugged in. Shit, if not, you mad sweaty in the crib. You feel me? So we here.
You just violate for no reason.
Y'all introductions get unique, more and more unique every week. The man behind the camera, Dro's here. The brothel bandit, the other half of the beige tandem. Dro, talk to people.
Chilling, man. It's hot as shit. Like Walter said,
bro, it's hot
I
than a
think
bitch,
that heat is getting to people's head because I saw a crackhead and a pregnant lady going at it. In
Who
the
won?
Bronx. Yeah, woman.
Having sex?
No, who won?
I was rooting for the pregnant lady, but like,
I would hope so.
but you know,
Well, she lost.
Shit happens, bro. I don't know. But other than that, it's just people gotta.
Y'all gotta leave the Bronx.
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
but
Yeah.
but within reason.
Because that's a scene from like Grand Theft Auto. Like, why is a baby arguing with a
That's
car?
a scene, that's a scene
or
from a
hell.
Tyler Perry movie.
That too.
That's
that too.
racist.
That's not. It's
That's
true.
racist. Look at that. Because we don't know what you are yet, so you cannot say that.
It's true.
You cannot make Tyler Perry jokes. We can.
Yes, I can. I can absolutely make them.
Yeah.
We don't know.
That's crazy.
Indian niggas?
Yeah, I think
Indigenous
you can.
people can make that joke?
I don't believe so.
All right, I guess.
I'm not white. Like, what's
Yeah, nah.
I don't listen, man. I don't know what's going on.
But other than that, man, just doing good. I'm doing good. Happy to be here another week. God bless. What about you, John?
Blessed and black.
Here
What
we
more
are.
can you say?
Yeah.
Hashtag blessed and black.
I mean,
I do animation.
if I don't wake up black, that's what
Like a
my
rainbow.
issue is. Yep,
Nah, you asking for too much. That's not my budget.
A black and white rainbow.
just a black one. But anyway,
Black rainbow.
This is a fucking stripe.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm black. I'm blessed. What can I complain about? July is a busy month.
Yes.
For
You know
everybody.
why? Because of that party at the end of the month.
Yes. So, as you guys know, as you guys have been buying tickets, the Summer Classic Volume 2 is approaching. As you guys listen to this episode, we are officially, I believe, 2 weeks out. 15 days out. Thank you guys, everybody who's purchased. Get your tickets. The general admission already going super fast. Yes, and we got our venue limits, so get your tickets. We will not be able to help you out day of. Get your tickets now. In any of our bios, any of our social media handles. We have more announcements and more things to come, as you guys have probably seen today. So,
Should
yeah,
also
that's it.
just in case anyone has missed it, the
Oh, yeah,
venue
that too.
change.
Yes, if you guys did not open your emails, all current ticket holders, we did have a venue change, simply for more room for everybody to be more comfortable, to everybody to feel safe and all that good stuff, and make sure there's enough security and we have more alcohol and just more room for everybody to move around and have a good time, and that's it. And you guys are gonna really like this venue, super spacious, beautiful. So yeah, that's it. Check your emails. If you don't have it, that's where the address will be. The address is only given to ticket holders. So, yep.
And if you don't got a ticket, go get one.
So,
Yes, sir.
is that all for promotion?
Yes.
I believe so.
All right, let's get to some news. Let's get to.
I feel like this was a very diverse week in news. There's a bunch of crazy shit going on.
Let's. Why don't we do the COVID thing first?
That's what I was thinking too.
What is this? This is a CIA.
No, it's
term.
the new BA.5 variant.
Who comes up with the name?
Yeah, I don't know. I have
And
no
what do
idea.
they mean?
No idea.
We went from COVID-19 to Omicron and
Omarion.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Mario. I remember.
B613 now. What's going on? What is we had 100,000 new cases.
Yeah, so be careful.
I never heard of that variant until just now.
I feel you. And it's
I've been reading about that shit, and you know what? People are like, I'm noticing people getting sick, but now people just say it's not COVID.
oh yeah,
People
niggas
just
lie
say
all
it's
the time.
a sinus infection. My nigga, it is the middle of July. Those days are over. So, at this point, people are just learning to live with it, and the country cannot take another shutdown, so it's not going to happen. So,
Fortunate.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't really be safe. Wash your hands. If you believe in the vaccine, get vaccinated to protect yourself, and that's it. That's all I got. I don't.
Yep.
Be careful. And
yeah.
my main conversation is to businesses: don't force your employees to go to the office.
Word.
Kind of. Some of y'all trying that hybrid bullshit. Let people stay home.
It's Mayor Eric Adams.
So yeah. So that's my main thing. Hey, big business, keep your employees at home, regardless. And yeah, that's it. I don't really have anything else in terms of COVID coming back for the 14th time. And I mean, it's the summertime. Everybody's out. What do they expect?
Yeah.
It's part of our lives now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's tough.
Just be safe. I feel like for a long time I kind of fell up with the whole mask shit. I'll be in the supermarket, just no mask. But even today, I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. Shit back on. Be conscious. You feel me? Like, because that shit's on the rise. I saw that in LA County, the district attorney office has moved to dismiss about 60,000 marijuana-related convictions, which is fire. I feel like this shit should have been happening because we've been legal in hella states. I don't know why this shit's just happening now, but if you are in the county, find a lawyer, reach out, and if you are in a state where you know someone convicted but it's now legal, like, take that step. Try to figure out how to get on a list, how to find more information, because now that weed's legal in certain states, niggas should not still be in jail. So shout out to LA County. Hopefully this continues. There's definitely way more than 66,000 marijuana-related convictions in LA County. So hopefully that number increases, and hopefully this starts a trend.
Yes.
So shout out to Cali for getting the wave moving. You feel me?
Yep. No, for sure. Any non-violent offenses that involve drugs should be reviewed. Especially and when I say that, I mean like possession. I don't think anybody that does drugs should be in jail. To be honest with you, it doesn't make any sense. It's a detriment to them, and it's usually a disease. So anybody that does drugs, I don't think should be in jail. It doesn't really make any sense. So that's that's that. What is this? The Chinese citizens storm bank after their assets are frozen.
Yeah, just sometimes I'll be on my economy shit. I want to just real quick touch on today. The CPI data came out. Inflation is at a 40-year high, 9%, which is crazy. Like the year-over-year cost of gas is up 90%.
Oh, yeah.
Groceries are like 30%. Like
Yeah.
that's just insane.
It's been rough the last couple months.
It's been super rough the last couple months, bro. Like
I tell you. So.
Yeah. So just be careful, budget, keep that shit in straight. And did y'all see the DoorDash glitch? Please tell me you seen that shit.
That shit, bro. I was at work.
I'm mad I missed it.
Bro,
No, you're not. No, because they got her.
Nah, they got.
It's not her. It was mad people.
Well, they got
a couple
them.
people.
I would have disconnected any form of payment I had on there.
Yeah.
Before I'd done that.
1,000%.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Bro,
a couple
they're,
people don't.
they're coming to get you still.
Yeah, a couple niggas is not
Yeah,
that
but
smart.
There was a
Bro,
picture
you go to
of a girl.
CVS, you buy one of the little prepaid credit cards.
That's what
throw
everyone.
that shit on
that's
there.
what, I wouldn't say everyone, but a lot of
Yeah.
people were saying. Well, some people were.
You should have done. That's how you
should have just bought the gift cards and.
Yeah, but how long did the glitch last?
That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
like a
I
whole
wish
day.
I had someone to hack
like a whole a
CVS
good
up the
couple
block. You
hours.
just go to CVS real quick, get that card.
Yeah, but if the glitch was like 3 minutes.
Nah, she was
Nah, that
she was
shit
for at
was-
least
bro,
3
that
hours.
That shit was
shit-
way
3
longer.
hours?
That shit was
Yeah.
way longer than 3
That
minutes.
shit was
They ran.
What?
They ran.
Like, we
Chicago itself ran DoorDash like a good couple.
Nah, I seen a girl. She put a card down, and I don't know if it was fake. Maybe it was, but I don't care. She spent it was like $90,000, and then she left her card. Now her bank account is negative 90. Like overdraft her account for negative
yeah, you just
$90,000.
got-
Now, they didn't know you spent 90,000. I saw like 6,000. Oh, I saw 3,000. I think
You just got to file for Chapter 11 at that point. like it's over, bro. That's it.
filing for
Because-
Chapter 11 because of DoorDash
It's-
is so
It's
crazy,
over,
bro.
bro. What are you gonna do at that point?
Yeah, what you gonna do,
like
bro?
you telling me each check is just gonna deduct that until you're like what 40 something.
On top of that, how much food can one person eat?
No,
You'd be
no,
Bro, it was
surprised.
liquor.
No, I saw
yeah,
liquor.
bro.
No, I saw
DoorDash
liquor.
The
alcohol.
liquor, the food, bro. Motherfuckers is ordering a shit ton of Chick-fil-A and
Bro.
wings and a whole bunch of like
10
yeah.
1942s,
20,
10
20
Azuls, 10 Bel Airs. Yeah, like
They missed
Motherfucker,
those.
it was like the second coming of UE for 3
Facts.
hours.
UE boys up again.
For 3
oh
hours.
no, they
Nah,
still
they down now.
they down now. I'll tell
yeah,
you.
they down.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, UE boys.
Oh my god.
It was a fun time, bro.
Yeah, shout out to UE boys, bro. They had the clubs lit, bro. But either way, I seen that shit was mad funny. And what made me think about it is, if you're gonna run it up on DoorDash, why the fuck you gonna post it on Facebook? Like, I see mad niggas. Oh yeah, I just run up on DoorDash.
That's
like,
some real old head shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even on Instagram, like, why the fuck would you commit a crime
I don't know. I guess because
and then post it? Oh,
on the social media,
That's why-
Yeah, bro.
That's why
It's
everybody does
Because
it.
people, I don't know. Like you get the sauce, and
Yeah.
then you're like, you should not say anything.
Yeah.
If anything, put your people on and
yeah,
just
put your text them and shit.
But I don't know. I guess people's like, yo, this shit work, and like, do it, and then it's done. It's clipped.
DoorDash, and again, it may be a Photoshop, but one chick posted the bottle she got. She ran it up like 10 bands, which I'm like, I wouldn't not do that if there was a glitch. But then she said, yeah, I got DoorDash, and DoorDash commented, nah, nigga, we got you, bro. Like,
That's crazy.
so hopefully y'all took advantage of that DoorDash glitch and unlink your card, lock your account, delete that shit, go to Uber Eats, you feel me?
Throw your phone in the water.
Yo, even if you unlink your card, once the charge is there, they're just still gonna take the money away.
Yeah, but if your card's not linked, how they gonna get it?
Not linked to DoorDash. You think they can't find it?
No,
'cause it's not linked-
That's why I said you should get like if they would have had
Yeah,
what is it?
bro.
We had a prepaid card.
Prepaid
Oh,
card,
yeah.
like a Cash App
Yeah,
card, or
yeah,
like a
yeah,
Chime or
You
something
get them
like
just
that.
at CVS or Target and shit.
Look at us talking about the sauce. You know, man.
Okay, you're gonna get a letter in the mail. You owe.
Oh yeah,
Do-
definitely
do-
collections is coming, but at that
Yeah.
point, fuck it.
At that point, fuck it.
Chapter 11.
Or just flip the bottles and then just fucking pay back.
No, flipping those rules is crazy.
But you pay full price.
You gotta sell
You
it.
gotta pay
You
more.
gotta-
Yeah,
What the
that's
fuck are you
crazy.
flipping, nigga?
That's crazy.
You paid full price, so you gotta.
Selling it
Plus
for
the
more
delivery fee.
than the
Selling
liquor
it-
store.
Selling
Yeah,
it
nigga,
for-
you paid more.
Then these niggas are dumb, bro. They didn't even get a deal, bro. They paid full price. You can't even sell that shit.
Nigga thought he got the zoo about a half off. Nigga, you paid the delivery fee plus the tax.
damn,
Oh, nah, it's
everything.
over. It's over.
Yeah, y'all forgot DoorDash is more than regular
Yeah,
shit.
never mind. Niggas got finessed.
Chapter 11.
Yeah, that collection letter about to be sick. You owe $110,000, and it is due in 30 days.
That's sick.
You'll sell your debt for $60,000. All right, man.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw that last one today on Twitter. That shit's crazy. That last.
Yeah, I guess to wrap up news and current events, because
That is nuts.
yeah, there's a story that came out, and thank God this Brazilian doctor was convicted. I think he's
Yeah,
facing
holy shit.
he's definitely facing years in jail. I
Yeah.
saw 10
The
plus,
video leaked.
and he should deserve more time. But there's a video, and it's very disturbing. But it's a Brazilian doctor who's performing a C-section, and then he rapes the woman who is sedated because the C-section process sometimes can be a lot, so they put women under.
No, what happened? Yeah, what happened was the hospital he was working in put hidden cameras during his surgery because they noticed that his prior surgeries were using a high amount of anesthesia.
Okay.
So they put hidden cameras in his surgery room so they can see what was going on. And they saw him putting women under with high amounts of anesthesia and then putting his penis in their mouths while they
That
were
is crazy.
not awake. They should have cut his shit off and lock him up.
Yeah, bury him under the jail. That's fucking gross. Fuck that guy.
Facts.
Yeah, nah, it's
Put
just
him on R.
fucking
Kelly
Yeah, lock the niggas up.
and Eric Holder. Put them all together. Fuck them.
Yeah. There's a lot of weirdos in this world. Be safe. Like, be mindful. Move smart. And weirdos out there, stop being weirdos. You feel me? Like, you ain't got to be a weirdo.
If only it was the problem is they don't think it's weird.
Yeah.
They think it's the norm for them, probably.
I don't know, man. That's fucking weird. I don't know.
That's sick.
How could you not think that's weird? Like, you
Sick.
must, even if you're
think-
delusional,
I
like,
think it's just something in the mental.
There's people not on the right
that
end
is
of the
just-
spectrum.
Yeah, that's just not something's just off. Like to them, it's just normal. Like
Yeah.
it's not disturbing, not conflicting, not being a
I-
problem to society. Truthfully,
I guess. I have no idea.
fuck them niggas though.
Big facts. That's just fucking weird. We got two interesting white people wilding stories this week. One I just got hip to, and I'm glad that I did. I don't know if you saw, but Sleepy Joe's son, his name is Hunter, correct? Mm-hmm. Hunter Biden.
That's such a name for a nigga that's doing this. Hunter. Every hunter's a wild boy. Hunter, this nigga's bugging.
His iCloud got hacked.
Yep.
And to be honest, I think this should be a hack team that hacks weird niggas' iClouds to try to find potential crimes. But
Wait, what the fuck?
they hacked his iCloud.
That's just an invasion of privacy.
I don't give a fuck, bro. If you are sus, niggas gotta hack your iCloud. Because they hacked Sleepy Joe's son's iCloud and he was purchasing crack.
He was weighing crack.
He's
and,
weighing crack.
and smoking crack.
I'm pretty sure it was 20 grams of crack.
Yeah, that's what.
That's a
his
lot of
argument was.
crack to purchase.
Yo, white boys really be tripping, man. I be thinking like, yo, what's up with y'all?
He was showing feet in a bathtub. He was doing a lot of weird white people shit, man.
Yeah, he
I'll tell
Why,
you.
why wasn't he on Friends?
Oh man, there's
That
a
shit
lot
was-
of weird white people shit, bro.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, but this is the same shit I was talking about last week. Somebody is putting things into play to make sure the Democrats like look the worst they can ever look in.
Oh yeah,
It's working.
And,
Oh, yeah.
and that's what I said. It's working. And they already the Democrats are doing it to themselves as is. But now, I told y'all there's people moving these pieces like, okay, all this stuff is happening on purpose. All this shit's happening on purpose. And Kamala know it. That's why she don't hang out with Joe for real. See, she stopped fucking with the country a while ago.
Yeah, nah. There was a lot of wild shit in the 2-minute video. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's very interesting. It was wicked. He looked like he was in a telly the whole time.
You're not gonna do it in his crib.
Yeah, I feel like Yeah.
Weighing crack in your crib. That's like rule number one. Don't do that.
It's just such a fall off. You, the president living in the White House, your son's in a telly doing crack. That's
crazy.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even staying on this little political part, there's an article that came out that said the Democrats are looking to move on from Joe Biden in 2024. Fucking duh.
I mean,
Fucking what the fuck?
Look what's circulating.
Look at this. Yeah.
Between that and the bogotas, I don't know, man.
She made a mistake. I'll give her that. She just don't know how to say bodega.
oh my
Can we have context? Because I don't know what Bogota is.
The first lady.
Sounds like a cheese.
the
Oh,
first,
the first lady?
The first lady
That's right.
was
Ms. BBL.
she was at a well, I don't know what it was. She was having some type of fucking press conference thing in Texas or wherever it was at, and she was just trying to speak highly about like the Hispanic community and shit like that. And instead of saying bodegas, she said bogotas,
Bogota.
and it just sounded really off.
Sounds a little bit racist.
No, they tried to make it seem like she said how like something about comparing Spanish people to tacos, but she didn't mean that shit. I don't know. And I don't care for the Biden clan.
I was about
but
to say
she
you
mean that
keep
shit.
it for the Bidens.
I mean, I'm just telling the truth. It's okay that Joe be bugging, but she made an honest mistake.
It was just nah. She did make a mistake. It was really funny how she just said that though. It's like yo, chill.
But what is this? This first one is nuts.
Oh yeah, that shit was.
You don't get more nuts than Orlando Brown. Just like
Call another man. What he say again?
Well,
Orlando
Joe,
Brown.
you know what he said. He said he got some bomb ass.
You want me to
you just
repeat it?
you just want us to say it again. Nigga Joe like hearing about bomb ass. What's up with
Nah, I don't know about all that now.
Oh, this shit was kind. I mean, in a racist way, it's kind of funny.
all right, I'm just about to. What the fuck that was just now?
Funny,
In a
bro.
racist way, there was a Alabama judge. He's in court in robe and starts to mock. Actually, no, it's not funny. It's just
It's
racist.
not funny.
It's not funny at all.
That's bigotry.
Yo, calling Walt a bigot is crazy. And Joe said Mac honestly, man, that's bigotry. Like you're bugging out.
Yeah,
Man. Nah, we need HR. We gotta get this
Listen, man,
nigga.
I'm ignorant, but I'm not that ignorant. No.
You're a bigot.
It's Alabama judge, and I'll get his name. He is a white man, just because this is white people wilding.
White people wilding.
He mid-trial begins to mock an Asian accent in court. He was telling the story of a perspective of an Asian person, and he decided to
But why? Why would he tap into that,
He's
bro?
really tripping.
because he does it. He definitely does it outside of court and did it by accident. Like when he goes to poop, he like mimics
Oh my
them.
God. Wow. You know what?
I gotta bleep.
But bro,
Yeah, we're gonna bleep all of that.
I'm just saying.
Put a note or something. Yeah, bleep all that.
Yeah, I'm black. I'm just saying it's crazy that first I'm glad he was suspended for sure. Anytime you step into that world, there should be repercussions. But the fact that he definitely does it outside of court, but the fact that it slipped up in court is crazy. That's just on video. That shit is not funny. That's just racist. And I'm glad that he was suspended. But again, white people wilding. Why are you at work as a judge? This is this job. Imagine going into your place of employment and mocking someone's accent.
Bro,
That's insane.
bro.
Once you said Alabama, I know it was downhill.
Yeah,
so I
like-
don't
I read Alabama. I was like,
oh shit.
that's like something happening on Florida. It's like, come on, bro. Like, we already know.
You niggas love Florida,
Cause Florida's horrible, bro.
but you niggas love Florida.
Because it's mad fun.
I mean, I only been to Orlando, and that's it. I've never been to Miami, but like, Florida's just weird.
Y'all niggas will take some racist shit for some fun.
Take some racist shit over some fun.
No, for some fun.
Racist shit for some fun. Yeah,
Oh, okay, I hear you.
I would.
As long as
Yeah,
y'all.
call me like shit like that.
Yo, bro, I
That's
don't.
the good side.
Yo, you
You call
see-
me back for the vibes? That's crazy.
Another bleep.
Nah, we gotta lock this. Yeah,
This
bleep
nigga
yourself. We gotta
said
lock
for
this
the
nigga up.
vibes.
Yeah, we gonna have to lock this nigga up. 100%.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, his name was Judge James Patterson. So, just for context, fuck you, Judge James Patterson.
Well, you sound like a nigga too.
No, he definitely does. He
Damn.
definitely sounds like a power forward on
Yeah.
on the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, that nigga play for the Blazers. Shit, you sure that's a white man? Damn.
Yeah, no, he looks white as hell, and wow, nah, it gets even worse than that. I don't even want to verbalize
Yeah,
what he
let's
said
not
after that. But either way, white people wilding. Doesn't matter if you're in court, politicians. police officers, there's racists out there, and I'm glad there's repercussions. Hopefully, he gets suspended without pay. Because if they suspend this nigga and pay this nigga, he just gets free time off. So hopefully, there are repercussions from his racist actions for sure.
So talking about the Alabama guy.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah, it got weird when you were in the bathroom. We on shout outs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's the first shout out were the Emmy nominations.
Yep.
I'm not shouting out the Emmys because I don't ever think these places are supporting black people, but I want to shout out Euphoria being nominated, I think, 3 times.
Yes.
Damn.
16.
16.
There's
Jesus.
16. I thought it was 3.
Maybe
There's
I was,
other stuff aside from the main.
Oh, okay.
But there's 16 nominations.
Gotcha.
For Euphoria?
Mhm.
God damn.
maybe I was thinking about Zendaya. But Abbott Elementary was nominated a few times. Tyler James Posey, who everybody knows from Everybody Hates Crits, he was nominated as supporting outstanding actor. Quinta B, who's the producer and the writer on the show, she was nominated as lead actress in a comedy.
Shout out Quinta.
So
That show was hilarious, bro.
yeah, that show was amazing. And
was
shout out to them
25.
being recognized.
Huh?
25 nominations.
Euphoria
25?
deserves
25 nominations.
Euphoria deserves all of it. And Abbott's Elementary.
it's-
Give both of them all the awards.
all the awards. They deserve it.
Outstanding choreography and scripted
Yeah.
programming.
There's like makeup
casting,
and shit. There's a whole
drama,
bunch, bro. It's a whole bunch.
cinematography, contemporary costumes, single camera cheat, bro. It just
Yeah.
goes on.
Give
Give them all.
Give both of those shows all the awards.
Everything.
Yeah. So shout out to Abbott Elementary and Euphoria, man.
Yes.
2
Yeah.
amazing shows. So many powerful black people on the show. So yeah.
Yeah, and just to chime in, one of the lead actresses on Abbott Elementary, her name is Quintana Brunson.
Quinta Brunson. That's the main girl.
The
she
writer, the
becomes
producer.
the first black woman to score 3 comedy Emmy nominations in 1 year. So that's huge. I mean,
Amazing.
She deserves it.
yeah,
That show is phenomenal. So
that's fire.
what's this Nicki Minaj thing?
Wasn't she like in some European country? And,
She's
like,
at the Wireless Festival.
okay, and she was like going through it with like fans.
I seen a video of her walking like in the street with no
Something like
security, and he like bum rushed her.
Oh, that wasn't my shout out at all.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, yeah.
what
What's your
was
shout out?
My shout out was, did you see her promotional video for her new song coming out?
No, I did not.
Called I'm a Freak.
I did.
With a
did.
Y? You didn't see that?
That's not cool.
Wait, hold on. First of all, you said with a Y. Where's the Y coming?
I'm trying to
Bro,
figure out
That's
where.
not the name of the song.
Okay, that was the caption to the song.
It's Freaky Girl.
Freaky girl. She dressed.
See, Derek saw it. Look.
Yeah,
I did see it.
He did.
That nigga's
She
got-
dressed
act like
very
he ain't see
confidently, very confident. I'll leave it at that. And
Okay.
she's dancing, and she looks gorgeous. You feel me? In the game, hella
Are you
years.
shouting Nicki Minaj out because she looked good?
That's exactly what he's
Yo,
doing.
this nigga is unbelievable.
100% what he's doing.
Yo, this nigga shouting Nicki Minaj. Is the song good?
The song didn't drop yet, but
Is the snippet good?
I couldn't.
Yo,
Yo,
I
playing
see
that on
yo.
mute is crazy. Playing that is
Playing a snippet on mute is unbelievable.
just to see Nicki
Just-
Minaj.
it's just-
You a barb?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Walter is a barb.
I'm just supporting.
Shout out to all the barbs. Cause
Yeah, do you know the
you
I
first-
want no beef with them.
Do you know the beginning of Itty Bitty Piggy?
No, nigga, what?
I don't
I was about to
even
say.
like when indigenous niggas say that. I
I
don't
was
even-
about to say.
That's like a Negro spiritual too. When that comes on for the women's, you gotta move. You gotta get out the way.
Yeah.
I don't even like it. I don't even
The
like.
floodgates open.
It gets
up.
real intense in the clubs.
Yeah, it gets real. Like I want to leave.
But yeah, so you said shout out Nicki Minaj because she
For
look
what?
good.
For what? Because she. Oh yeah, shout out Nicki Minaj because she looked
'Cause
good.
she look good.
No,
Thanks, Walt.
shout out to Nicki Minaj for a good rollout for a single.
You didn't even hear it.
Okay.
How do you know? How you know anything's good? All you
Because
saw was her looking good. That's a rollout.
Yes, because I'm here talking about it. It clearly got my attention, and now I'm
But
talking about
so
it.
the song did nothing. It was her how she looks.
So it's the visuals.
Bro, music is both, bro. So for you to tell me it's different is insane. Branding and sonic are important for music. And shout out to I appreciate a
Watch
good
the video.
rollout.
What she did for her brand?
What?
What she did for her brand? You said
She got the word out for her upcoming single.
Yeah, but you said she was branding. You mean she was just sitting there in a corset?
It wasn't a corset.
What was it? A bikini?
Either way, it was good marketing. So that's what I love to see.
She hit the
Yeah,
demo.
Walt is shouting out Nicki Minaj's marketing team
Yes, there we go.
because they made her look good.
I heard you.
No, she looks good.
Oh, see? There you go. See? There we go.
She hit the
got
demo.
him.
That
We
was
got him.
intended.
We got.
We got him. I want to shout out to Supreme Team documentary. If y'all don't know what the Supreme Team is, it's a legendary criminal organization that came up in Queens that influenced hip hop a lot. It was like a big history refresher for me too. If y'all don't know anything about Supreme McGriff and all that information, y'all can Google it or go watch the documentary. It's on Showtime. I think it's still Prime Day, so I think Showtime's like 99 cents or some shit. So if you guys get the chance, go watch the Supreme Team doc. It's a lot of information there. It's a lot of history on Murder Inc. and 50 Cent as well. Just the origins of everything and just a nice little hip hop refresher. So if you don't know anything about the Supreme Team, it's very interesting. It's it'll keep you glued to your seat as to what happened. And Nas produces it.
That's dope.
Irv Gotti's in it. Ashanti's in it.
Did Ashanti ever drop that
LL
album?
Cool J. Come on now, let's not do all that. Yeah,
I'm asking. I want to hear it.
LL Cool J's in it for a good portion of it too. So yeah, well Ashanti never dropped that album. Bro. Come on, let's not do that.
I don't know if Shayna's gonna do that. I'm looking forward to it
That's
still.
All right,
That's crazy.
come on. Now you trolling.
That's crazy. I'm looking forward to her album, but
Yes.
you watched Nicki Minaj's video on mute, and that was great
It
work.
wasn't on mute. It was just on low volume. It's the difference.
Okay.
That nigga did a.
Oh my god.
Is that all for shout outs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to. I mean, do we care? Meek Mill left Rock Nation.
I mean, I didn't know he did, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't really make a difference, honestly. To me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what this.
I mean, I feel like it was eventually gonna happen because he has his own shit, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he responded
Dream
because
Chasers?
the
Yeah,
blogs.
Dream Chasers.
The blogs did their thing, and the blogs were like, "Oh, something's going on." He's like, "Man, it's just time for me to kind of move on, do my own personal business. I still have other artists signed through Rock Nation, and I do a bunch of charity work with them." I don't look too much into this because I do love getting into the business of music, but I do think that there has been a clear shift in how Rock Nation has handled Meek Mill in the last couple of years.
Yeah, he's had his ups and downs.
Yeah, and I think that Jay is very, hey, this is business. We're cool and all, but once you start kind of fucking with my livelihood, the way you carry yourself, it is what it is, man. And I'm sure Meek decided, hey, we're gonna part ways, but I'm sure Jay was like, hey, we're not gonna give you the attention you need to progress, cause
Yeah.
so
Market value
this doesn't really surprise me. And he's been with them for 10 years, so yeah, that's
10 years. Hella
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, this doesn't really surprise me, and I think I don't know what this.
Still need DC5.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of really all I got on this. I think that it's probably smart for both parties.
Yeah.
Meek gets to control his own,
He's been trying to get
Actually,
an
it's
album.
not. I don't know if it's smart for Meek.
He's been trying to get an album on NFT for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that don't right now don't make no sense. So, like honestly.
Yeah. I'm curious, do you think the trajectory of his career changes with this move, or
Yes.
nothing changes, or it gets worse?
I wouldn't say worse.
Okay.
I feel like it's obviously I'm not gonna say it's gonna be fucking amazing. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's gonna have some type of trials,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's gonna test him to see like now who's really behind
Yeah.
him, or does he see himself really that
Mm-hmm.
good? I'm assuming I want to say yes, because
Yeah,
if you
he's
don't, then
Meek.
why the fuck are you an artist?
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
I feel like Meek is in a spot where like he's not like up or down.
Yeah,
He's just like neutral.
yeah.
Like the last time anyone was excited really for a project from him was Championships, and that was I think the first project after he got out of jail, right?
Yes. That was a
But
20.
that was phenomenal.
2019.
No, that album was amazing.
phenomenal.
But like it had anticipation because he was locked up. I feel like when the artist gets locked up, the next project is highly anticipated.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know why, but like that's just how it goes.
1000%.
And that album was amazing. But I think he's just in a place where it's like he cannot drop music, and it wouldn't make a difference, and he could also drop music, and it also wouldn't make a difference. Like
Okay.
Yeah, I think Meek. He
it's a
seems
very
like
weird spot.
Yeah, he seems like the type of artist that needs a lot of like reining in. Like, yo, relax, calm down, don't tweet this, don't do that. And I think Rock Nation was that for him. Him not being with Rock Nation, I don't know how now he handles that. I mean, he's a grown ass man. You handle it how you handle it.
Yeah.
But I don't know who tells me, yo, chill out now, relax. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's in his corner. He's not with FFG. He's not with Rock Nation. So I don't know who's telling him, yo, this might not be a good idea.
Yeah.
Because just from history, he seems to not have that type of judgment on his own.
Oh yeah, poor judgment of of his branding. But he was with these people when he went viral for all the wrong reasons. You feel me? Like he'll always be synonymous with that French fry pic. Like that's part of his brand, and him falling down steps. And like
That French fry prick.
And they're probably like, nigga, what you doing?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm like, if
He probably didn't ask their permission before he put those up.
he didn't. But if the people, as a manager and as a team, marketing team, your job is to make sure your artist brand is straight. So even if you have to take the nigga's password from his IG account to make sure his career, which is your money and your investment, is safe, they weren't doing a good job. I think.
See, I think in terms of management's job is to secure the eyes and put you in a place to be successful. Now, if you keep sabotaging that, you can't blame management.
Yeah, because it's out of control.
Yeah,
They can only patch it up as much as they can.
and the thing is with Meek, what he's leaned on, his music has generally been good.
Yeah.
Through the Drake era, his music has been alright. And then after, when him and Drake were cool, and then he came out of jail, that's a phenomenal album. The album after that, people didn't really take to. So
Yeah.
that's maybe where Rock Nation has dropped the ball or whatever the case may be. But I'm sure Meek is in control of his own music and production at this point. Mm-hmm. But in terms of, if you wake up one day and you want to tweet something, I don't blame that on your management. Like I don't see how there's PR for that.
Of course. I feel like a
The
lot of
last time they
people.
took his info was when he almost got his career ended by Drake.
Yeah, but I feel like once someone does something, one or two things questionable, a good management team puts a system in place to prevent it from happening again. There's no reason why you should be doing it continually.
And if I'm Meek, I'm like, nah.
Okay, well, bro, then that's that can always be a wrench in things. But I'm going to talk to you, rationale with you. If it has to go into contract, anytime you want to tweet, there's a system in place. Because yo, bro, he has hurt his.
That sounds like jail.
I think he would be a much bigger artist if his branding wasn't attached to these dumbass viral moments for the wrong shit.
Nah, I mean, personally, I don't think this has anything to do with Meek. I think Meek just has underperformed lately.
Okay.
I don't think, because I don't, if the music's good, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, he's done nothing that's been so bad. And I'm like, oh my God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, French fries and shit, okay, it looks stupid. And you
Like,
felt
it's just
it's just dumb shit. But, like,
It hasn't been like career.
I wish he would stop flipping. That's weird.
Yes,
That shit, I want him to stop. If I'm, like that him running and flipping.
He did it twice, right?
Yeah,
I want him to stop flipping in the mirrors.
That's what I'm saying. Like that.
That's
No, but
not
that's
bad.
But that
press,
doesn't
though.
diminish his
Yeah, that's not
career.
bad. I just want him to stop. Personally,
Yeah.
I just don't want to see him flip no more. I don't like.
He lands.
I don't like
he
6 foot
sticks
dudes.
to the
Bro,
landing
his,
too.
like
This
his
is
the
a-
form and everything,
A
bro.
broader question that I wanted to bring up because we spoke about it when we had Ash. Shout out Ash NYC. But we spoke about how as black men and men in society, we have to have this stoic image. Like, look at Bobby. Bobby's in video, swinging his legs around, smiling on the place. Like, you don't think that...
Yeah, because Bob will fucking shoot you in the face.
No, but I understand that.
Hey.
Allegedly.
But even Meek flipping and shit, like, that's you doing a lot. Like, that takes away from some of your appeal, I think, unfortunately, as a man and an artist.
So, see, that's the thing.
But that's
To take to Derek's point,
Yeah.
less jokingly, that doesn't matter when you're that person.
yeah,
Like, once you, like,
because that's like feeding
real gangsters do what they want.
exactly because that's feeding into society's problem with masculinity.
Yeah.
And like John said, if you
Real
that
gangsters-
that nigga, you a real gangster, you gonna do
gangsters
it.
do what they want.
Bro, there's no way any real nigga is swinging his legs
Nah, you
on the
told him,
chair
bro,
like
you
that.
be
You go tell them that to his face.
told
Go
him.
ahead.
But
Good luck. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm just saying, I feel
I
like...
guarantee ain't nobody playing with them. Still.
No, they're not.
So
Yes.
that's it. So that's what I'm saying. So, like, I just didn't know Meek was that athletic.
Yeah, it took the word.
Like that,
I'm pretty sure
like,
it
for
took
me,
the.
bro. I didn't know. Who knew
It's
Meek could
weird.
flip?
It's,
I ain't think-
it's weird to me because it's not even athleticism. Because like when he flips, he
It's
stands
straight, yeah,
still.
he
stands.
Like he's just straight. He doesn't like bend his knees or nothing.
Like,
he
who would have known he was a Pink Power
He
Ranger?
just stands still and
I'm-
like rotates.
It took me for surprise.
Yeah.
Like I ain't think someone
Yeah.
from Philly
Yeah, like
flip
I
like
was
that.
will flip.
I
Nah, I
don't
feel
think
that. I
Bobby
feel
can
that.
do a flip. So me seeing Meek
Yeah.
do a flip in the air in the mirrors
Twice.
It's
and
crazy.
land
And it was-
without blinking.
it was better the second
like he's
time.
Simone Biles. I don't know, bro.
See, even that, you. There's nothing that Drake has done.
No hood nigga.
that you can correlate with Simone Biles.
Yeah, but Drake has fake
Drake
abs.
has Drake has some questionable moments.
You're right. Okay, you're right. If the music is that
Wait,
good, niggas give niggas G pass.
I guarantee you, Meek Mill has not lost a fan because he could do a flip. It's just
Word.
Yeah, I just didn't know, like
It's
what's
like-
happening here.
yeah,
It,
like,
bro, it shook the world. Like,
It definitely
bro,
shook the
isn't that
world.
great? Yo,
bro,
look what
it
shakes the
really,
world.
it really,
It went viral, bro.
Look at what shakes the
Twice.
world.
Both times.
Yo, how? Yeah.
Meek Mill doing a flip shake in the world is crazy.
bro.
No
And
one
when
see
he-
that
and when-
coming.
and
He should make that into an NFT. That's what he should make it.
You should make that.
And Philly don't got grass, so he was tracks his head on the concrete.
That's
Concrete.
bad funny.
I know his soul's hurt.
So is her.
Hell yeah. His heels, it's over.
That's a lot.
Nah, but listen, I don't think honestly, and Meek was at a point where he was big enough that, especially after championships, that if he just put out another good project, nothing he could have did.
Would have okay.
Nothing.
I see. It would have been good press if the music was good.
I mean,
good enough.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to the music. Like,
Yes,
I don't care what
I
nobody
feel you.
says. Like, there's nothing that beats good music. If the music's good, you can only say so much. For
I don't
example,
think the music was bad. I just feel like that Championships album was so heavily
Yes.
backed by the label compared to the following. So, like,
I don't know. I didn't enjoy
Expensive
that. I didn't enjoy
Pain,
that. I didn't enjoy
like,
that.
coming off of championships is it's tough to compare albums because you shouldn't, but then you should also at the same time. It was a little bit lackluster, truthfully. So like, because everyone was expecting him to continue that role of his album is about to be fire. He's out. He's free. He had time to write, this, that, third, and think. But it wasn't.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
It wasn't as flippant as him, so,
And yeah, and if Meek comes out with a good album tomorrow, we forget all the shit.
yeah, 100%.
and he's
Okay.
capable. He's
I'm-
capable of it too.
Yeah, of course.
I'm pretty sure he'll drop some
100%.
freestyles or
Listen,
maybe a
I
mixtape.
don't know if the track list was real or not. It's a DC5 that was going around.
Mhm.
And if that is the right track list, that shit's going to be out
Well,
of here.
hopefully, yeah.
He has a song with Pop, Bobby, and Rowdy apparently on
He
it.
should drop some mixtapes or anything, because I know he dropped the Quarantine Pack and then the other one, I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he puts out.
I think
good-
Meek is another one who hasn't, like another artist, like A Boogie, who hasn't put out a bad body of work. I mean, maybe they're not all
It always goes
amazing.
back to A
They're not all
Boogie. huh?
hits and
Hey.
stuff.
It always goes back to A Boogie, huh?
I feel like it's crazy when like artists put out 6-7 projects and like they're not bad.
I think I seen Dave East on Meek track list too.
We could skip that one.
That's crazy.
Yo, what's up with y'all?
That's not my preference.
Yo, what's up with y'all?
You know what's crazy? He actually has one album I really like, but like, I don't know. It's not my bag.
I can't wait to see him on Wu-Tang, bro. Season.
That show's still
whatever.
on.
Yes, that show still. See, look at things.
I was genuinely
I
asking.
think it's
Oh
3.
man.
I haven't seen any promo for that show.
Because they just
I thought it finished. I thought it finished.
No, it's
like I
on
thought the series
it finished.
finished.
No.
on 2, but it's.
I didn't say it
think
got
3.
canceled or anything. I just thought it finished.
Yeah.
Finish.
Like I thought they finished like
Like the
whole,
series, you
yeah.
mean, or the season? The season
No, I
finished,
thought they
but
finished the series. Like
Oh,
I said,
nah.
it was done. Like
I
I,
mean, they
thought they
can't do
caught up
much.
to
We
them
all-
like current day,
we
whatever.
all know what happens with
what?
Wu-Tang. But
Damn, they dragging it.
yeah,
That's
I have hope. I have
That's
hope with me.
crazy.
I have hope.
Anyway, shout out Meek Mill, man. Stop doing clips.
Yeah.
Or keep, because I've never seen anything like it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of rare. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the Miri Denim, I didn't never seen that before.
It's like a Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't, I'm like,
That's crazy.
remember when y'all, was y'all part of the dumbass niggas? Not, I know Walt wasn't, neither was I. Running around the street chasing Pokemon on the phone when that shit was out?
When it first came out, when everyone was going crazy,
Uh-oh.
You did that shit in the Bronx?
I was already in the Central Park. No. Nah, you're wrong.
Yo, you did that shit in the
That
Grand
nigga stepping
Commons.
over pissing crackheads to catch Pikachu.
That nigga was catching
Look at what
Pikachu
they
next
think
to
of
Orlando
us.
Brown.
I was in Central Park already.
Look at what
and-
they think of
and
us.
when
Nah,
that
don't-
shit happened,
First of all, don't ever
yeah.
tell me you was in Central Park again. I don't even know like, how you said it. I don't
You
know
on
why.
a date with this mysterious woman you have with a picnic and shit?
this is back when I was in college,
Beautiful. I'm glad.
and I was already in Central Park, and then all I see is a whole bunch of
Were you in love
niggas.
back then?
You wildin', bro.
Okay,
Who just
okay,
throws the
I'm
word
just
love
asking.
out there like the
I'm just
fuck?
asking. Because I'm only going to Central Park if I'm in love. But, okay. So,
But-
did you ever partake
Walter,
or
there's a lot of
What,
things you're doing for a
Pokemon?
lot of
Yeah, with the,
Pokemon
whole,
bullshit?
with the whole like app shit where it's like
Nah,
virtual reality.
I did a
and
little
shit.
bit, and then I
Pokemon
was.
Go. I did a little bit too, but like
I did
I
a little
never
bit.
went like crazy hard, like how
Exactly.
everyone.
I
used to
know a
go
couple
crazy.
niggas that went dumb
Yeah.
hard, and like they were like, "Yo, I got it," and I'm like, "Nah, bro, that's too
Yeah,
much.
nah.
That's too
I
much."
feel you.
That shit was cool for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
To me,
But-
You niggas was risking your lives in the middle of the Grand
you
Concourse.
swear Bronx like a war zone.
Like, I
Have
don't
you,
know why.
have you watched the news?
Yeah, that's what the news tells me.
I live there.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, no, it could all be a lie, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's not.
It could be worse.
All them little YouTube documentaries, like you gotta understand. For me, in life,
What?
all the tough guys say, just don't go there.
To the Bronx?
Yeah, like, hey, why you don't go there?
Bro, it's
they
funny.
must be not good there or something.
It's funny because there's dead
It's
ass.
not. Nigga.
No, they must not be good there.
It's funny because there's dead ass.
No.
No. Listen, there's dead ass a couple people, and I would say like maybe 50,000 people that are white that still believe the Bronx is like in the 1970s, like still the
Yeah.
same, like rusted down, rubble, and just.
I'm one of them.
But you're.
But I'm saying I've never been to the. I don't go to the Bronx.
It's not bad,
No,
bro.
I know,
like
I
it's,
know.
you're not gonna get robbed.
It ain't good.
Yo, you gotta stop disrespecting the Bronx.
Hey,
You
good.
just
Not gonna
started the
talk about
podcast with a story of a pregnant woman and a crackhead.
And she almost had it, but
Yeah, y'all holding it down
I've
for the
heard, I've
Bronx.
heard of a lot worse stories.
yeah, bro.
That
like,
doesn't make it
it's
better.
a lot, bro.
That makes
But
it
that
way
shit,
worse.
that just, bro, that's just part of New York. That shit just builds you. You build your character.
The Bronx
that-
is the
that-
capital of the world.
Cause like you're not gonna get this shit from like fucking Ohio or like
yeah,
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know.
I feel you. Embrace it. Take it in. It's
Yeah.
part of the culture.
Whatever, nigga.
And the Bronx is the capital of New York.
That too, bro. You influenced the shit out of this whole goddamn
They
thing.
got
I
the,
mean,
they got
hip,
the fuck
yeah,
out of there.
yeah. Black culture for sure was definitely Bronx is
Nigga,
synonymous.
what are you talking about? What are you letting these niggas say? No, the fuck
No,
is not.
no, it is.
What the fuck
There's
is you talking about?
a bunch of good rappers like fashion, like
Nigga, Fat Joe and
Yeah.
KRS-One, nigga. If y'all get the
Oh
fuck out my
my-
face.
Wow, look at you.
that's
what
right.
Bronx is where hip hop started.
Low key.
Oh my god.
No, it like
It
that
is.
did.
Yeah, it didn't continue.
That's crazy. Cardi B from the Bronx.
Yup.
That's y'all mainstay here.
Did that? Who else you need?
All right. Anyway,
Talk about your man's Mario.
yo, man.
I was confused about this a little bit.
Yeah, but we're not even allowed to be confused for real, low key.
No, I know.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say to that. I didn't like three different responses just went through my head.
So, all right, we could sidestep this the right way. So Mario, after his dominating versus performance against Omarion and his stupid ass brother, naturally you want to put something out after, because that's what versus is for, promotion.
Mm-hmm.
He started Mario Mondays. Great, something consistent. Putting out a single every Monday. Makes sense. Cool, great. Mario Mondays featuring Tory Lanez. Fuck. Damn it. Come on, man. Now, no matter how you feel about whatever is going on between Tory and Meg, I don't understand Mario. This is just a bad business move. Because it just don't make sense right now.
It is a bad business move.
It is. It doesn't make sense. So that's kind of where I'm like, Mario, you could have, no matter how you feel or, whatever you think the result of that case is going to be, it just doesn't make sense. And I don't know. Mario must manage himself. That's it. I think he
That's-
manage himself.
I mean, it's been working for him up until now.
Has it been?
Yeah, has it been?
I mean,
He disappeared after one of the arguably the most memorable songs of the 2000s. But
he was also doing musicals and shit.
oh, I didn't even know that. That's fire.
I know he was in a musical with Tinashe. Forgot what it was.
Yeah, any fucking way.
That's crazy.
I think it's a fucking Tinashe. What would you say, Walt?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Fucking Tinashe.
That's
Yeah,
how
no.
unsupportive John is.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's hella
Is
funny.
Tinashe full black?
I don't know. How to answer
So
that
she's
question.
not full black. It's not okay with you.
No, I was just gonna. I could say fuck Tinashe, but I can't.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that was the start. I saw that trending on Twitter. And yeah,
Yeah,
I do
Mario
think.
trending for the wrong reasons is crazy.
Yeah.
After such a high.
Yeah, it was definitely a bad business move.
Yeah, it's just no matter how you feel, and I understand you want to stand on whatever you want to stand on because you don't know what happened with it. I hear that, but And you could have been Tory, bro. We're gonna save this till whatever clears up, or if
Yeah.
it doesn't, like this is gone.
Yeah,
and
'cause-
he has to understand that.
Yeah.
Like as Tory Lanez probably like, bro, I get it. Like
Time and place type shit.
yeah, time and place. It's
Time
just
and
not the
place.
time.
Read the
and place.
fucking room, time and place.
Read
Even
the
though
room.
everyone wants to know, but like time and
Yeah,
place.
this is not the smartest thing to do. And then he went on Instagram Live and doubled down,
which is wild.
which is crazy. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
standing in it.
And no matter if he thinks a backlash is warranted, you had to know this was going to play out poorly.
Yeah, but I don't know. You probably just thinking like, this shit about to get a whole bunch of buzz.
Oh, that too. So, y'all have anything? I'm the only person going to dive into this Tory Lanez hill, huh?
I mean, I didn't hear the song. I just know he got
Me
caught
neither.
backlash for it. It was a bad business move. There's really not much else to it.
What I didn't understand is that there have been several artists who have dropped songs with Tory Lanez in the past couple of months. Why didn't they get this backlash? Which is
It's a good point.
because he's dropped features with hella artists. Like why Mario? Why is Mario catching a straight bullet?
Has he, though? I know
I
Chris
was trying
Brown.
to think who has.
Chris Brown on his album just now. But we know Chris Brown got a history, so
Okay.
that's whatever.
That's crazy.
It's the truth.
It's just the way you said it.
Yeah, has Tory been on people's albums?
I don't think so. He's
Or
been jamming his
single.
own shit, really.
Yeah, probably just his own.
He's been putting out a
single.
lot of his own music.
Yeah,
But
I don't,
think
I don't
on
really think Tory's been on features.
Yeah, he dropped a song with. I guess he's a smaller artist, but we said Chris Brown did a song with Wiz Khalifa, did a song with Lil Nar, which is one of those SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, I'm not checking for that.
Yeah. So I guess you're right. It has been limited, but there are five
Yeah,
other
I mean-
artists I'm looking on this list now.
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
any of them also as beloved as Mario is.
Nah,
yeah, and
Nicky Jams. I don't know who that is.
yeah, and
He's-
niggas
he's
not
Spanish.
not letting Lil Jar trend.
Yeah, I guess.
Lil
He had a
Nar.
collab with Nicky Jam. That's crazy.
Yeah, Nick. It's called IC.
Nicky Jam is like a really big Hispanic artist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that nigga don't know what's going on in the courts. That nigga don't know what's going on.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that was my take on it, but
I mean, listen. Best to both of them. And
There you go, Joe. Smart man.
That's it.
Best of luck to both of them. That's it.
Best to both of them.
Thoughts
bro.
and prayers.
Exactly.
That's all we got.
Thoughts and prayers because of the song is crazy.
that's good. Yo,
Jake Paul's fighting.
Yes.
Who he fighting?
Well, he was originally fighting Tommy Fury, but then I think Tommy Fury backed out, and now he's fighting someone else that I don't know. But this other person's.
Oh no, I've been following this shit like a hawk. I can tell you everything that went down. Y'all know me.
Give us the, what's the word?
So, y'all don't know Jake Paul. He's a YouTuber that's been beating up. He beat up Nate Robinson.
in stage fights, but keep going.
Sure, whatever.
I hate this white man.
So
Nah,
now,
it's crazy because there's white people in like supercuts all over the country that has like a picture of Nate Robinson down.
No, I know.
With like,
But it's super
that,
like a
that's
barbershop.
that's
He's a
right.
Yeah.
symbol of white power.
which is crazy.
No,
but yeah.
he is. Him and Tom Brady and Donald Trump are symbols of white power. That's why I hate him.
Yo, niggas putting Donald Trump, Jake Paul, and Tom Brady in a is
Walter
sick.
is wicked.
Bro, they are symbol of white power, bro. What?
Him
He's
saying
a YouTuber.
Okay, but still, it's what you represent for. It's what it's. Even
What does he represent?
What's the name of the fighter who looks like Ben Roethlisberger who keeps beating up that black guy over and over? Tyson Fury.
Oh my
Tyson Fury again is a symbol of white power. Like they don't intend to be, but it's indirectly.
I will never forget watching that fight and watching Deontay Wilder lose it for us black people. Watching him single-handedly fall us back into slavery. I'm sitting here like, yo, bro, lock us back up because this.
man.
I said, bro, if we send this nigga at him and he beat him, we have no one left because that's all we got. That's the strongest, fastest nigga we have on this planet.
Nah, bro.
If he gets knocked out,
Not the
what the fuck are we
not
gonna
the
do?
apex nigga.
Bro, he was the ultimate nigga, and we have
he
no
did
one
that
else.
as well. Mad black, mad informed. Every day beat like
And,
nigga still got his
and
ass
we
beat.
watched that nigga get his ass whooped 3 times.
And I'm telling you, white
He
people
sued to get his ass whooped the 3rd time. He sued him to fight him again and lost.
Damn.
But anyway,
and
back
white
to-
people saw that and felt empowered. Like, oh, we can beat these niggers. Like,
yeah. So,
but
Oh yes,
yes.
going back to
so Jake. So anyway, if y'all don't know who Jake Paul is, he's a YouTuber. He's been beaten up. He beat up Nate Robinson, and he beat up Ben Askren, who was a UFC fighter.
Yep.
Then he beat up another UFC fighter, Tyron Woodley, twice. So now here we are. So now Jake Paul is fighting a professional boxer who is 12-1.
Yep.
I wish what's the young man's name, man?
Pulling up
But
right now.
but his dad was the boxer that Jake Paul's fighting. His dad was one of the best boxers ever.
His name is Hasim
Rahman, I believe.
Raham, Rahman Jr.
Yes. So his dad was one of the greatest boxers ever. So, and he's like I said, he's 12-1.
I might have to tune in for this.
It seems like everybody's telling Jake this is a bad idea. He's gonna hurt you. And this is the first fight. Now I'm gonna put my money on the other guy. Because other fights I knew Jake was gonna win. Come on,
I feel you.
whatever. But this time
What happens if Jake wins this one?
I lose, nigga. I mean,
Yeah, no.
No, I mean, like, well, Walter, what does it mean to you?
yeah, yeah.
If he wins this fight,
If he knocks out this boxer.
And I watched the press conference. They hate each other.
oh yeah, no.
Like the weigh-in and everything?
Yeah,
Or
they-
well, I feel like everyone hates Jake Paul.
Yeah, everyone hates
No,
Jake Paul.
but it
But
was
they
getting,
shouldn't,
it was getting
but-
personal. Like he was like, Jake Paul said, "I'm gonna end your family
Yeah,
bloodline."
Jake, that's racist.
See, that sounds
that's-
like slavery.
You can't, as a white man, you can't say that.
Yeah. Like,
That's
that's
crazy.
barred.
See,
Like,
now
that's
you know.
That's racist.
Yeah.
No.
They shouldn't have let him say that.
If he wins this fight, first of all, I hope if you're listening, Hasim, apologize if I
Hasim,
mispronounced that. Do not take the money when they come to you to rig the fight. Please. For us black people, for me, bro, I will give you all my Ush bucks if you do not let this nigga buy your soul. Because they're going to try to do that. Because if he wins this fight, he's solidified as an actual boxer. Which I will, if he beats this man one-on-one in a fair fight, I will say that I'm being
good.
racist to Jake Paul. And I will apologize to Jake Paul.
Oh no, I'm buying this fight.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna have a fight party because
yeah, 1,000%. But
I would illegally stream this fight, but go on. Yes.
I feel you.
I don't know. Well, actually, Hasim probably didn't work out a good deal because he probably don't get no pay-per-view views. So anyway,
A white man telling a black man he was going to end his bloodline.
It's crazy, bro.
yeah, that nigga Van Helsing him. I don't know what was going on, but no, I genuinely, I'm super confident that Jake's gonna lose this fight.
It'd be fun to watch.
I'm very everyone's saying, "Hey, you sure you want to do this? This guy's 12-1. He's a real boxer. Like he's bigger than you. What's up?"
Yeah, it's his confidence.
But he was supposed to fight the person we're talking about, Tyson Fury's younger brother.
Yeah.
But he keeps canceling. So
Tommy
Tommy
Fury.
Fury.
Tommy Fury, yeah.
Yeah. He said that he's been ducking him.
I mean, at this point, yeah.
This article, and again, it's CBS Boxing.
Yeah.
It's making it seem that Tommy Fury was attached to a, air quotes,
His dad was a mafia boss.
yeah, a threat to the United States government.
Yeah. They said his dad was a really, really big mafia boss in the UK, and they transferred things to the US. All this other shit. I mean, I don't yeah. But I feel like Tommy Fury has fought in the US before, so I don't really get it. So, I don't know. Something but anyway, Jake's fighting August 6th. My bet this time is against him. Because I think this guy's going to win. So, yeah.
I hope for Wakanda, this nigga beats his ass, bro.
Yeah, I think like he's liable to get knocked out. This dude does not look like he's playing. And if he wins, we gotta leave him alone. We have to all agree on this podcast to leave Jake Paul alone.
I can still hate him, but I'll hate him in secret. And,
What,
and I
if he
won't
wins?
say that.
Yeah,
Yes.
if Jake Paul wins, we gotta leave him alone.
There'll be no more. Jake
I mean, I don't
Paul
have no
slander.
complaints with him except for what you said. That's kind of crazy. What you said, like that was kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
like, he's a troll YouTuber. Like he
Yeah,
he does his job well. You
And
know what
he
I'm saying?
and he
Like,
be
amazing.
winning and he be winning fights.
yeah.
So
That he pays for to win. But yeah, I saw he said he made $44 million from boxing, which
Yep.
is phenomenal. Like that's
He's
even
got-
if it's
and that's
trolling or
only,
not.
what, 5 fights maybe.
Yeah, that is.
not in his. It's not in his fight. He's also been managing other fighters.
Okay.
So whoever.
Oh, there was a girl. There was two
Amanda
girls fighting.
Serrano. She's like one of the best female boxers in the world.
She's
and he's
Puerto
her
Rican.
manager now, huh?
She's Puerto Rican, I think.
Yeah, yeah. And he's her manager now, and she's like phenomenal. Like she be
Yeah.
wilding.
I think the fight that she had that Jake Paul was watching, I forgot who the other girl that she fought, but I'm gonna look up their names because that fight was like one of the best boxing fights in
recently.
years.
Yeah,
I heard.
recently.
If she hurt though,
They were both they were both going crazy.
But the other girl probably can never see again. So yeah.
That's crazy. That's racist.
Yeah.
She's white. No, that's cool.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So Jake's fighting August 6th. The hell is a party going outside the window? Anyway,
It's John's new neighborhood.
Jesus. Yeah. So
fire truck hasn't passed by.
right. Jake's fighting August 6th, and I would tell y'all to tune in, but I don't care. Like I don't care that much. So watch if y'all want. I don't know. I'm rooting for the other guy this time. The other fights, I already knew Jake gonna knock him out. I could tell. I was like, he gonna hurt these guys.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Also, Walter, you think really think Nate Robinson took a dive the way he whooped his ass? The way he was getting hit?
No, that fight was his first fighting debut or his first Triller fight, and I think he obviously knew that he can beat up Nate Robinson.
So that wasn't staged. It doesn't, no matter what he.
Oh
knew,
no, that
Jake Paul is 100% picking people he thinks he could beat.
Oh
Of
yeah,
course.
no. He definitely could. Even right now, he could beat up Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson said he even came on record and said, "Yo, I was not prepared." And like Jake, he's a competitor. At the end of the day, he may be head of whatever, but he is a competitor, and he was trained for that fight. He takes this shit seriously, and Nate Robinson did not take this shit seriously, and he got knocked the fuck out. So at the end of the day, Jake Paul, he does work hard, and he is committed to boxing shit.
What fight do you think you rigged?
Every other fight after that. Floyd, for sure.
That was the brother,
Floyd?
Walter.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, then he fought the UFC fighter.
The black guy.
Yeah.
You think he rigged both them fights?
I think he rigged. He's a millionaire. If I'm a declining boxer, and someone says, "Here, bro, here's $3 million. We're gonna make $30 million. You're getting paid $1 million. Here's another $1 million to lose the fight because it amps me up." The hell yeah! I think most people would take that deal unless you really care about the sport or you hate Jake Paul.
Yeah, but you're putting on a hypothetical. I'm saying, do you think every fight after that they took a dive?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
You think they all got knocked out on purpose?
They got knocked out because it builds. Jake Paul right now, what he's building is very strategic. It's very mindful, and it's almost genius. Like he's becoming one of the biggest boxers in the world in his 5th fight ever because of how he's leveraging his social media platform.
100%.
And the more he wins, the more people want to knock him off the peg so he can charge more and make more.
Don't you think that
What he's doing for boxing is also good.
Yeah,
but don't you think that beating him would also gain you twice as much popularity if all those things are true that you just said?
It will gain you more popularity, but would it make you more money? Nah.
Yeah,
I don't
because your
think so.
next fight you'll be a big ass draw.
And that's only if you're thinking long term. I think most people, at least who I meet, especially when it comes to finances, think very instant gratification.
I mean, but you're talking about people that are rich already, so you can't put them in the same category as regular ass people.
You think that the average boxer is rich?
But once again, we have to be like knowing the background of some of these people. Tyron Woodley had been a UFC fighter for
a minute,
for 10 plus years, and he was a champion.
Correct.
So he wasn't hurting for nothing.
Yeah, but if someone comes to you and says, "Bro, here's $1.5 million to lose this fight," I think even if I'm getting paid $1 million, I think most people are taking that and again, this is all speculation.
Yeah. So if you get paid $1 million and then I win,
Here's an extra $1 million to lose a fight.
hold on, and then
And
if I win my
yeah.
next 2 to 3 fights, I'll probably make that now. You think that's the? You don't think you're assuming that everybody just wasn't smart enough to think that?
I'm thinking that people, in my opinion, take the easy money. It is
You think people that are wealthy always take the easy money?
not always.
Because it's wealth usually accumulates. It's not gained in one shot.
Correct.
So that's why I'm asking, because
And I'm sure every person who's fought him has made the most money in their fights with him than what
that-
they made
that's
before.
also that's also like that's also like public knowledge. But my thing is, you're basing the thought process of people that need as opposed to people that already have, which I think are two different frames of mind. If you're thinking of everybody that needs, people that have, how do I say it? It's like people that have don't respond to things the same.
Yeah, because the desire is not as
Yeah,
strong.
like if you have money already, you can't just come with me for some money and be like, "Oh, do this for money." I'm good. I'll be fine.
I'm set, bro.
Like not even I'm set. Like, bro, I'll be fine. I can just make money somewhere else. I don't necessarily need this. So is the assumption that everybody Jake has fought is in need? Which there's probably a point because they took the fight.
And
I don't think you're taking a Jake Paul fight without some knowing the financial incentive.
And just for context, shout out to Google, and this is according to sportskedia.com. Tyron Woodley made roughly $5 million in his entire 10-year MMA career. The most he made in one single fight outside of fighting Jake Paul was $590,000. And in that one fight with Jake Paul, they both walked away with $2 million. So he made 40% of his earnings in one night opposed to 10 years.
Yeah.
So if
and Jake Paul is a bag.
no, and that's why it's fire. But if Jake Paul said, "Yo, here's another $1 million to lose the fight," I 1,000% think
You would
that
take it?
that nigga is taking that money. I think most fighters, because yes, you can train for 8 months for your next fight, but if someone said, "Bro, here is more than 50%,"
Would you take it?
if it was anyone besides Jake Paul, yeah,
No. If it's Jake Paul.
nah, because I see what he represents for white people, in my opinion.
What if they feel that way too?
Yeah.
No,
do you
I'm-
think you're the only person like you think like no one else has
Like,
a
what
moral
if
code?
Tyrone Woodley also feels that way?
And if that's the case, then he lost. But again, this is all my speculation, my opinion. But that's fire though. But literally, he made this man $2 million in one night, and he fought 10 years to make $5 million.
I mean, that's more of a indictment on the sport of UFC.
But that speaks to why both the Paul brothers are good for boxing.
I mean, no, that's not
it's what they are representing in terms of what they're bringing to the sport. That Mike Tyson was just on one of these late night shows the other day, was just bigging up Jake Paul.
Oh no, listen. In
Yeah.
the world of boxing and finances, the Paul brothers have brought nothing but money to boxing.
Bro,
Yeah.
And on top of that,
and they're getting paid.
And on top of that, they called out Dana White numerous times.
And they've literally called out
Yeah.
all about saying, "Hey, you guys aren't paying the fighters enough." And outside of how we feel, how the fights have gone, if you look at his brother in the Floyd situation, Floyd's the one that ain't paying him. You know what I'm saying? Floyd's the one that's getting sued for not paying Logan, the other
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
So it's like, why do we not? You know what I mean, we're not kind of, you know what I'm saying? So
And on top of that, low key, shout out to Logan Paul too. He signed to deal with fucking WWE.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is wild, bro. I
It's
mean,
crazy.
Like,
I mean, these guys are good businessmen.
what they're
man.
doing
Yeah,
exactly.
Their
What
business
they're
acumen
doing
is
just
ridiculous.
But I still think Jake Mike is going to lose his fight on the 6th.
Oh no,
That dude,
and that's why everyone's
dude's
gonna
not-
watch,
That dude's
including
not for
me.
the play. That dude is not for the play.
It'd be very. The first person who knocks out Jake Paul is gonna be so beloved.
hell yeah, everything
By the black community, yeah. I feel you. And I guess that's the flip side of it.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it too because that's why I watched all the other fights. I want to see Jake Paul get knocked out because it's just funny to see.
Hell yeah.
I could have told y'all he was going to whoop them niggas' ass.
Yeah.
Could've
That
told
Ben
y'all
dude,
that.
I knew he was gonna.
Yeah, the Ben dude looked like
Bro, he was
whole milk.
yeah.
I had no shit.
I really thought Tyron Woodley was gonna redeem himself that second fight, and it was just worse.
Not a shot. He lost that first fight in a landslide. Not a shot.
Nah, that second one he got knocked out. But yeah, man, August 6th,
All right.
lock in.
If y'all want, I don't really care if y'all see. I'm gonna watch. But this ain't promoting for them. They got enough. What else do we got here? Did you guys? I don't know. I'm sure you guys didn't see it. Do you guys get a chance to watch the Lauren London Angie interview?
I watched some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
I saw
I
a
watched
clip
the
on
first
Twitter,
like
and that's
10, 15 minutes of it. It's like an hour long, right?
Yeah, it's about 47 minutes, something like that. Hour.
I saw the first like couple minutes of it. I didn't get to finish it.
It is easily probably the best interview I've ever seen.
This is her first interview too, right? Since everything.
Yeah, she doesn't really talk much, and if anybody has a chance to sit down and watch this interview, man, like I know we promote it, but like, please, like, sit down and really listen to what she's saying, man. Like, I've never heard her strength and the way she can orate, like feelings and her spirituality and how she feels about relationships and people and, you know, how she navigates through grief. Like, Sit down, listen to it. There's a lot I took from the interview. It was so good I didn't have to write anything down. I was just like, it just stuck with me. Mm-hmm. So, if you have the chance to go and see it, it's the first episode of Angie Martinez's podcast. The name of the podcast is called "We All Die." We're all gonna die at some point, or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Angie is. I just want to praise her as an interviewer, man. She's a GOAT. No one's a better interviewer than Angie Martinez. She made Lauren London open up to in ways that you couldn't imagine. So, yeah. And I guess that goes into something they brought up in the interview. Lauren mentioned that relationships are just all full of ego. Just to give a little bit of context, Angie's question was, and she prefaces by saying, "You don't have to answer this. Like, just tell me, shut up if it's too far. But is love ever in the cards for you again?" And she said, "No. I mean, like, why? When I'm still in this vulnerable state, and love and relationships are all ego based." She said, relationships are all ego based, and why am I going to put my vulnerable state in the space to deal with, ego? She literally said, "Hey, I'm not the person that's here to stroke a man's ego. I can't. That's not who I've ever been." And they went on to talk about her and Nip's relationship, saying that of course they had problems. Like, nothing was it wasn't perfect, but and yes, ego did get in the way. She said she learned to love without ego when he left.
Okay.
When he wasn't here, when he transitioned. So, I don't want to get your guys' take on ego in relationships. Do you guys, in more of a broader way, I guess, not to make it specific, but do you guys feel like ego is the basis of relationships?
I don't think ego is the basis of relationships, but I do. Ego is something that's instilled in a societal norm with relationships, just like masculinity and being emotional. There's a lot of pillars.
I think it's a contributing factor to it, such as like most that I know of, most people would want their partner to look like this, a certain way, or I guess appeal to the society norm a certain way. Whereas, I mean, if it's true love, I guess you can say, I hate throwing the word love like that out there, but then it shouldn't really matter. But I think ego does play.
Why don't you like using the word love? This is the second time you said it in this podcast. I'm just curious.
What do you mean?
Like, what is
Why?
it about the word love that you don't like throwing it into?
Because I don't think it's something that should be used so freely. It's something, because love can be in many aspects. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be platonic. It could be, I love life. I love the sky. I love this. I love smoking. I love drinking.
Like, it's not bound to.
Yeah, to a specific thing. But now, in a relationship like that, I know it shouldn't just be, I don't think it should be freely used like that. That's just my thinking. But going back to the ego thing, yeah, I think society just, from what I've seen, some men want to have a specific type of girlfriend because, you want, I'm obviously.
Oh, my bad. You drove.
Not the right time.
We're going to bleep that.
But yeah, that's no problem.
But I don't know what to do. I just paused about it. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Nicki Minaj in a corset on the damn screen, like I said.
Love. What is...
When you
I can pivot and avoid all responsibility.
drag onto the screen.
That's
Drag
what
back over the screen.
Pivot and avoid all responsibility. Okay.
Yeah, I think it does play in a relationship. Unfortunately, even you may not notice it, but I think we do.
I think ego is very tied to pride and masculinity.
Yeah, 100%.
Because a man feels like he has to be in a relationship because of his pride. Because of his ego. Ego and pride, I feel like that's another small
That shit plays and balance each other.
So it's like if you're prideful, you have an ego. and as a man,
Yeah.
because of societal norms, how grown up, things have been instilled in us. Like you gotta get a certain way.
It's a compensation is still from like childhood. Like,
Excuse me. No, that's a very interesting take, and I'm kind of on Joe's side on this one. And I think it impacts every relationship, and it's just do you acknowledge it or not, or is it subconscious or it's conscious. I feel like part of knowing your partner, and this is man and woman, woman and man, you know their love language, you know the way that they want to be loved, you understand their ego, you understand their like what buttons to push like in a good way to make them feel loved. And that's for a man, I think many times that's ego. Like women that I realize that I choose to be with, like acknowledge my ego and don't like compliment it like emptily, but do it consciously in a way that makes me feel like my best self. You feel me? And it goes vice versa. So I think ego is a huge part of it, and I'm glad you brought this up. And it just steers the conversation too far away. We can always double back, but I was having a conversation with someone that I care very much about, and she was, and I was kind of like putting her on my perspective on love and relationships, and how like attraction between man and woman is like a balance of energy, almost like a game. Like I push forward a little bit, I pull back a little bit, you push forward, I push back, and that balance keeps the attraction and think fresh and moving forward, and that's how you make a relationship last long term for me, in my opinion. And she was like, is there ever a point where that game, air quotes, game stops? Is there ever a point where I'm like, okay, I can just be my full self all the time and we will be in love and continue? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, and I would love to hear y'all perspectives, because y'all have much more insight to this. Like, is there ever a point where you stop playing that push and pull romantic court game and you can just fully be yourself? Or does that game continue throughout a relationship for years, because that's how things stay like fresh?
What if that game is yourself? Yeah. Because that's just like how you move. Okay. Like what if it's something you're doing subconsciously and not think like you are aware that you're doing, just do it for the purpose to do it, instead of you genuinely wanting to do it. You know what I mean? Okay. Which both I think can happen. Like you're saying can happen, and also the other that I just said can happen.
Gotcha.
John, you input.
I mean, you know, I don't know. I've never viewed relationships like push and pull. Like I don't. If we're talking about romantically, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it because I want to do it. You know what I mean? I've never really like the game is the game from a young person's perspective. Always it's really early. But once you get to a point, it kind of becomes okay. What we're doing here, and if that's not like we have to come to a conclusion. Like, hey, what's our plan? Are we going to be in this full force or not? And I think that unfortunately in our society, giving too much is super frowned. Not giving yourself is frowned upon. But I think that's how you find out if this person's for you, because somebody's gonna be cool with it. It sounds exhausting constantly having to change how you act to submit to the person. I think that's what she said. That shit sounds mad fucking tiring. Okay, this girl gotta be this person. This girl gotta be this person. And then you start to do that, and you're outside of your romantic relationship. You're trying to be a chameleon to everybody, and then you don't even know who the fuck you are. And then you become a cartoon character, a caricature or something. And I think if you're a person that does a lot, someone's gonna like you. If you're somebody that doesn't do much, someone's gonna like you. Like you constantly having to, change who you are to appeal to somebody else. That's not even
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I think that's trying to suit the other person to get validation.
Okay.
To get acceptance, I guess.
It's like you're constantly on an interview for the rest of your life.
Sounds like hell.
Yeah, that's tiring.
Very tiring.
Someone's just gonna like. But I think a lot of those situations when people are constantly shifting, they still haven't found who they are yet. They're still figuring themselves out. And then once you do, like that's a peaceful place to be. When you're like, this is who I am, like you take it or you leave it. And the adjustment comes like, okay, well, this portion of you isn't a progressive part that needs to be mended. Because you can't even fix something if you don't know what the problem is.
Yeah.
Like if you keep like trying to change some shit that's not even you for real, you don't even know you're the problem. You don't even know you're the common denominator in those issues. So now you're just running around being 10 different people, being shitty, and then like you don't even know which one's your actual problem. You don't know if I was just doing this to impress this person, or this is exactly who I am. And now you don't know who you are, and then most people think people don't notice that, but everyone notices that. Like that's the thing. People think like, oh, no one notices that. Everyone notices. Everyone takes note of that. You know what I mean? So, in terms of, I mean, going back to the ego thing, it's like all relationships are ego.
Yeah.
Friendships, romantic relationships, a friend thinking that you can't talk to them a certain way because they're your friend, that's an ego. Friend thinking you're supposed to do something because we've been friends, that's an ego. Having to be, feeling like you can't express yourself to your girl because you're the man, that's an ego. That's all of it's an ego. All of it is ego. You know, and all of it is the detriments to love in terms of like, my advice would always be like, yo, be who you are, give yourself, if it doesn't work out, it wasn't meant for you anyway. Like, and I don't, the fear in that, like, well, just from my perspective in life, that is the least of the things I fear. Like, I done seen some shit, so that's just like, bro, you don't like me for me, and so what? I done, you know what I mean? Like, so it's, for me, it's such an easy thing because like, this, I'm not scared of this. What the fuck?
Yeah.
If you don't take me, so what? Like, I done been in some shit, like, so what?
And it could play blockades a lot.
Yeah, like,
they just,
I don't feel that.
You know, and used to, you don't want to probably take that on.
So that's yeah, all of it's ego, and the ideas of when does the game stop. I think we're at a point where it shouldn't. I mean, listen, everything is nuanced, right? You meet a little girl, you got a quarter. You have to be a version of you. You have to be an elevated version of yourself, 100%. But I don't think that you can expect that person to care about you the same if you completely 360 how you treated her when she fell in love with you.
Yeah.
That's not realistic. That's not real life.
180.
Yeah. So you know you can't. It's not a real life action. You're never gonna end up with that. If that's the case, then you're just constantly changing. No one knows who you actually are. In that case. I don't think you're in it. Like, you know, the person made this person not know who they are. And I was like, okay, you fighting yourself. Fuck it. You're not even fighting a party. You just fight yourself.
You hit those moments where like, why did I do this?
Why did I do this?
You get your friends or close ones like, yo, you changed. You're not even doing the shit you was doing before just because this person, your partner, or the person you want to be.
Yeah.
But I don't think the game should end, truthfully, because you want the best for your partner, and obviously it's gonna be that push and pull.
I feel yeah. Yeah, no, and that's, I think, just to John's point, when I was speaking with her, like, that was her thing, like, that sounds exhausting, like, I want to be with someone eventually where I can just be my complete self all the time, and I think, to me, that sounds good in theory, but, like, you always have to keep your partner on your toes, and not in a malicious way or a vindictive way, but like you're switching shit up. You're like you're avoiding a routine. You're keeping things fresh. I feel like that's part of the game. I mean, the game sometimes gets a bad connotation, but like you're just making sure your partner doesn't get
Complacent.
yeah. I mean, complacent, but also like you don't fall into a routine.
Yeah, but that's not your job. That's their job to make sure that they're keeping you interested.
Yeah.
I think, but it goes both ways. Like,
Yeah, but you're saying like, hey, like I'm gonna switch it up. Like she should, like everybody should be responsible for their thoughtfulness.
okay.
You feel like you have to
Go out your way.
yeah, go out your way
to make somebody to surprise, not even surprise, to put somebody to get somebody backpedaling. I don't know if that's the best approach. Like even your idea of in theory, like there are people that there are two people that a routine works for them. Not even two. There are plenty of people who know that. Hey, like this works for us.
Yeah.
Like this works for us. You know what I mean? And you know, this is what we need to be the best couple we can be. Because at the end of the day, when you're like, it's a partnership. When you're really with someone, like in real life, like this is a partnership. This ain't we're not just dating for fun. Like, don't you got married, you got kids, like shit like that, bro. This ain't just yo, I'm gonna do something to kind of throw you off. Nah, you got kids. What the hell? Like you gotta go to school and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's no time to play games.
Yeah. You have a person that you're responsible for.
It's just some bad determinants.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then y'all are not the only people involved anymore.
Exactly.
And then, like, even if you are two people involved, doing something like that, like, it's all about communication. Like, hey, like, do you like this? Do you like to be surprised? Do you like to? I don't know. Everybody, do you like shit like that? Everything's a conversation.
Yeah, because your partner may not like the switch up, or may not like surprises, or they want to go to the same restaurant every Thursday. Like,
And if you can't handle that,
then it's not the person for you.
That's it. Like if that's what you want,
Yeah.
if that's where relationships are ego.
Yeah.
I'm projecting what I want on you because I think you're good for me right now.
Yeah, and that's what you want.
And that's, but no, I'm telling you that's what you want because I want that. That's projecting your ego onto somebody else.
I feel you.
I like to do this, so I think what we're supposed to do as a couple is switch things up.
Because
I didn't ask for that. You're telling me you think that's what relationships are. Nigga, I never said that.
I feel you. And what about you, Derek? Like, what's your take on that? Like, is that something that is a part of any relationship, the whole switch up, or do you think when you get to a point, you can just be your complete self all the time and that's all you really need to do?
No, I agree for the most part with everything John was saying. I feel like you just, you being your that's detrimental. It sounds like detrimental. Like you just be your authentic self, like
All the time? Be your complete self?
I feel like you should be. I mean,
Why is it? Sorry.
no,
No, I'm saying why is it like if you like to switch things up, why isn't that yourself?
Yeah, I was gonna say like I'm sure
Isn't that you?
Like if you like to do that, is
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
who
say
you
like,
are?
I'm sure there are moments in which you do have to like do things differently.
Yeah.
But not like being an extremist. You know what I'm saying? Like not just wake up one morning and say, you know what, fuck it, I want to move to another state. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, like if that's you, then that's you. But
Yeah.
I don't think like
you.
every relationship isn't based off you.
And when you're in a relationship with someone, at the end of the day, you're always going to take that person into consideration.
Yeah.
So like whatever you do, like it's not dictated by that person, but you're aware that it not only just affects you as a person. If you're serious with this individual, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking relationships, I assume that's serious. So it's like, yeah.
In relationships, you can't. I don't think you can be in a full until you gain the level of selflessness.
Yeah. I think to tie into that is, I think niggas just gotta talk to the girl. Communication, like straight up. It's like, alright, you got her, you swayed her, you did all this stuff, you took her on the date, you took her here, it's that third, all of this. Now she's your girl.
Yeah.
Talk to her, talk to him, talk to your partner.
Yeah.
Like, actually communicate and figure out what this individual likes,
Yeah.
what dislikes inside her. Because I think everyone's just always under the assumption, like, she don't rock with this because I rock.
Because I rock with this. Because this is my shit.
Exactly. And it's like, yo, bro, I'm pretty sure you want to go to the studio.
It's okay to have your own shit. I like to do this. This is something I'll do on my own.
Yeah,
Like, that's
of
it.
course. Like it's a plus if they rock with it and they get into it too. That's a super plus.
People have relationships. People have to be independent. 100%.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Well, that's not fair. Some people it doesn't work for people. But yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
So,
And that,
That's your rap about bullshit.
yeah,
We gotta hear from that. Little interview. So.
also, something I just want to leave y'all with, just remember, Angie also asked her about, after she continued the love question, she goes, you know, I think that people force the idea that you have to be with somebody. She goes, I think I'm good. Like I'm good. Like I'm fine. Like I am happy. I am in touch with God. Like I am good. I think it's okay for me to be alone. And she said people see a woman and think you have to be attached to a man. She said, I am okay. I don't have that feeling or that urge. You know, so I just want. It's okay to be alright. It's okay to be alone. It's fine.
I think it's like it's a time of self-clarification and self, just
And it's okay to change your mind too. But right now, you know, shout out to one another, man. She is one of the strongest people I've ever witnessed.
Yeah.
On the face of this earth, man. So, shout out to her, man. It's easily one of the best interviews I've ever seen. So,
Got you.
May I ask why lace front beards are in the life cycle?
Now, when you say lace front beard,
Oh, I will pull the video up.
Oh, there's a video.
That's a video.
like glue, like
I'll pull the video up, and I think we should play it on.
yeah, well, let me know first before you start playing shit. So.
Yes, I will read it as well. But
Thanks for getting videos.
so,
yes,
and it's in life cycle because
it's in life cycle because
You asked
of
me to get
lately,
lace front beards.
there's been men taking more of these cosmetic decisions to feel more confident or to feel more sure or just
That's
be the
not
version
a
of themselves they want to be.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Reliable.
I mean, all of them, fake abs to the last dude, and that's okay. I feel like as things balance out in society and masculine and feminine energy comes to a balance, there's gonna be changes. And do you think there'll ever be a time where men doing these surgeries and enhancements will be accepted the way women? And again, we avoid women's business, but like we see women with the BBL, we don't think twice now. I was literally in Rite Aid. I'm like, yo. Like, but when for men it's frowned upon. Like when Drake got a BBL, when Drake got a lipo, whatever, like niggas clowned him. But I'm just saying, rewind. When Drake got lipo, he was clowned, but so many women that we
I was already
respect.
gonna pull some for a separate question, and then he
I'm
just
just
went into
saying,
that.
there's so many women that we love and respect and adore who have lipo, and it's never looked bad about.
Why do you make it sound like it's a disease?
It's not, I'm just
women we love, respect,
I'm just saying, it
have this thing. They got voluntary surgery.
yes, but I'm saying it's for women, it's not frowned upon, but for men, niggas will clown you. If I came in here with a lipo, niggas will clown me. Like if I came in here with fake abs, niggas making fun of me. Like
I mean, I probably would know. Just don't lift your shirt.
no, I'm gonna lift my shirt up for sure.
I mean, I
The
would-
same way Drake did, man.
I just have a lot of questions. That's
And
all.
then that's when Orlando Brown gonna be on your ass.
I would just have questions. I wouldn't make fun of you.
Bro, you're lying to me.
I'm making
You
fun
make
of
fun of
this
me
nigga.
for random ass shit, bro.
I'm
You think
telling-
if
I
I came
came
in,
no one for getting no type of
if I
surgery.
came
I'm
in with a
writing
lace
jokes.
front beard,
I'm
you're
writing
not,
jokes now.
you're not clowning me.
No, that I would. I'm talking about I said a BBL. If you had a BBL, I'd make fun of you if you had a.
You won't make fun of him if you put fat in his ass?
I would say simple
Nigga, you're missing out on an
as
opportunity.
simple as if I have a beard and I came in one day with a full beard, niggas gonna clown my shit. But women get lace fronts all the time and it's acceptable. Do you think there ever be a time where men can take these enhancements and it not be frowned upon?
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, I think that even to your point with joking and shit, like yes, it'd be weird and we probably make jokes initially, but after like 2 weeks, it'll be a normal thing.
yeah,
Like okay, none of that shit, like it's what.
it doesn't last. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
necessarily
last.
like at the beginning. It's lies, it's jokes,
Then after that,
That means you can't get a pool, right?
yeah.
That's what it means.
Imagine you die. Imagine
Nigga gotta just put his toes in.
You can never full body get into a pool. That's
It's gonna be like
crazy.
me with the French fries. It's just,
Oh my god.
That's really sick. I mean, that's not sick. I mean, if you want to do it, go ahead.
ladies, first day, take them to a pool.
That's crazy. No, it's
Look how the
real.
tables flip.
That's sick.
How the turntables.
Nah, but I think, and I don't think people care now.
Yeah,
Because I'm all for like men doing things like if you want to do the hairline, like do it, like fuck it,
bro.
So what?
So you can feel better to do it.
Yeah.
Is this guy telling us you get a lace from here?
No, luckily I got one already, but it's just curious to me. I keep seeing these male enhancements that weren't there before. I feel like before.
Like I seen hair.
Yeah,
I didn't know they had that.
They. I'm finding a video currently.
Bro, they out here doing surgery on knees, making people taller. I need to go where that's.
That's dangerous.
I gotta go there.
I should have done that shit when UE was up.
Well, you're not that short, bro. Why do you keep saying that?
I should do it though.
I'm
It's like 5 inches, I think. It's like do something to your kneecaps. I think it's in China, right?
Yeah, Google it and shit.
It showed them on my feet.
If you find out, let me know, man. Let me know.
You're not that short.
I know. Yeah, I mean,
But I think society's taking a turn where it's gonna be more normal.
Yeah, everybody.
Everyone's just
everybody
accepting it now in this, which is fine. Tripping, in my opinion.
okay.
Yeah, I think everybody gonna be good. Like, and muscle niggas is out of style, so niggas don't gotta get.
John's saying this for like a year.
Yeah,
They are.
This nigga's really pushing this on. If you're a fitness influencer, John does not fuck with you.
Since I sat in this seat on this podcast, he's been pushing that.
Cause them niggas is losers, and they can't fight. It's weird. Muscle, like niggas and muscles have no purpose.
I have seen a couple of shit where people were saying like muscle niggas is corny because they do too much, and they do.
They do, bro.
They do a little too much.
Niggas do the back stretch when they make their arm like this. Like, come on.
Gas into this fire.
Stupid ass. Yo, next time we hurt you,
Oh, man.
fucking
Got
dumb.
around the cage, bro.
Fucking the little homies hurt you. Move.
I mean, I feel him, but
Yeah, like move. Your niggas is just in a way flexing, and your shirts doesn't fit properly. It's stupid. Niggas don't know what size you are. Their shirts come up here.
I don't know where John, but
muscle niggas. So
That nigga planted this right now.
Muscle nigga never talk to me. I disrespect them right to their face. And nothing they could do. But like,
they look like that.
Yo, just go behind them, bro. They ain't gonna be able to reach.
I'd be like, you know what? I walked in this club, man. Listen, I'll tell you. But
Yeah, man.
I feel you.
Get your lace front,
Get
bitch.
your legs
fix
front
your leg fronts, fix your hair, fix your teeth, all of it. Do it all.
And get your front bumper back, apparently.
Oh yeah, now this to me this is the funniest story of the week. Besides for the lace front, which I'm gonna still.
It's just funnier than Bow Wow's bomb ass pussy.
It's okay. Close second. But also, I kind of felt bad for Orlando Brown watching that video. So but
That nigga's a repeat offender, bro. I don't know.
I just,
No, this is the tease, so.
I was like, bro, you need to get help, bro.
I don't know where why did Bow Wow catch a fucking
Get
straight?
help, yeah, and he's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, Orlando Brown big getting help. It just ain't working.
I feel you. I mean,
But yeah, it's the front bumper.
oh yeah, it was a viral video that went viral this week. And it's a Kia Soul, so that shit could not be that expensive. And I'm not offending you if you drive a Kia Soul.
So you car shaming?
I'm not car shaming at all.
If it's a soul,
As long as you can get to your destination, but it is a man. He's wearing.
You're gonna outfit shame too?
No, I'm not. All I'm saying, this man
Man, stupid too.
is a video of him unscrewing the bumper of a Kia Soul, the front bumper, and it's weird. I'm like, okay, let me watch this video, and as you dive into it, it is his baby mama's car. He discloses that he bought his baby mama the front bumper, and she has recently broke up with him. So he goes to the front yard to take
Claim
the
that shit
front bumper.
Yeah, man, give me that shit. My shit back.
I paid him my money.
Give my shit back. You
It's
crazy.
not. This nigga has.
You be around the city single with my front bumper? Get the fuck out of
This
here.
nigga Derek Brown paid. It's already installed on the vehicle, bro.
Okay, it can be uninstalled. I ain't sold it.
I paid for it.
I worked hard for that.
Y'all gotta see somebody. Y'all gotta see somebody. Y'all got whatever king y'all got in your heart. Y'all gotta
Oh my
Let
god.
that go.
I'm
That
just
nigga is-
potting, bro. I'm just potting.
Nah, you gotta fall up in your backseat right now.
Yo.
Bro, a bumper is not that expensive.
That shit at
I'm just
least
potting.
$800
Give me my
for
shit
that.
back. You're crazy.
Yeah, if it was a girlfriend, yeah, take that shit. Your baby mom, you can't. Your baby mom, that child support, you gonna remember that in court.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah. She gonna,
Okay, so it's
she gonna
if
hit
it's your
that.
girl, it's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna take a bag on it too, just cause after
Nah,
That's my labor services, nigga.
She just riding on screws.
That shit's crazy.
Niggas can see her feet. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Look at the fucking Flintstone with. You crazy.
That's sick. Okay. Have you ever taken a
Have
gift?
to, bitch.
Nah, that reminds me of Braun, bro. That video with Braun.
Nah, yeah, two bitches crazy. Yeah. That gotta be the name of the episode.
That was too.
Can't use bitches anymore.
Yeah, we just put B asterisk TCH. Niggas stop taking back bumper. So,
Son,
have you in the past taken back a gift from a
Yes.
You have.
multiple times.
That's crazy.
All right, bro. Come on, man. What's up with this nigga, man?
That's
What's up with
crazy.
this
Yo.
nigga? All right.
Listen, man,
multiple
ever since I joined this pod, and y'all been saying, yo, I learned more about Drew every single day. Y'all gonna keep on learning, bro.
What the fuck?
Was it multiple gifts from one ex, or was it multiple exes but one gift? That's important.
It also depends on what the gift is.
Yeah.
But I do not believe in being an Indian giver.
We need
That's what's called.
backstory, Joe. Please, man.
Repeat that question, man.
I want to know what was
How
the
many
gift.
gifts you took back, nigga?
Like, it was 2, but multiple times.
You be taking pairs of gifts back, like just regular? It's 2 every time.
Yo, she is petty. She was as petty as me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna be out petty. That's for sure.
I respect that.
That's
So
for
how'd you get it back?
Yo, light skinned niggas are the petty people.
Don't worry about it. I got it back.
Nigga did a B&E.
No. I'm not you with the dog.
You
nigga.
literally
Chick
broke
got-
into the house and take a dog. Someone
Nah,
told you it was
bro.
there.
Look at these niggas getting defensive. Look at these thieves getting defensive.
Jesse Smollett.
Yo, they pinned us against them.
Look at these thieves getting defensive.
That's crazy.
Look at the light skin coalition going crazy.
But I'm a hater.
Nah, never be any. I went to her mom.
Oh, that's worse. What
That's
is
for a
this?
mother.
Yo, the nigga said it with pride.
That's fucked up.
This nigga pointed at you.
I will not.
After her family. and took
As a
it.
pawn in the scheme.
That's fucked
Nah,
up.
I brought it up as a question. I was like, yo, by any chance did you see?
That's elite level moves right there.
That's next
And
level.
what she did, she was like, oh yeah, it's on her dress or things like that. I'll go get it for you. And I'm like, word?
This nigga's in 2037, bro.
Nah, they gotta lock you up.
That's crazy.
Listen,
They gotta lock you up.
I
with the
was,
murders.
bro, I was younger and I was not gonna be out petty. I'm
That shit
sorry.
was 7 months ago.
I respect that.
So,
No, I super respect that.
Y'all never been, y'all gotta stop acting like I've never been petty.
y'all never
Nah, I
asked
was
to get
quiet.
back?
What's the
I was
pettiest
quiet.
thing I did?
You gotta understand. It's a little, for me, bro, you know what the problem is? Because this is what people and my friends have done for my whole life. Yo, John's up, John got all this. I don't have those opportunities. Because if I do it, I'm on the internet. It's getting ugly. John is petty ass, broke ass, bitch ass nigga. That's me. That's what's gonna happen if I do things
What
like
about
that.
at 16?
But this low key
At
happened
16,
like,
I was too tough. The fuck?
this low key happened like,
Crazy?
fucking shit.
She was strongholding your shit back.
What? I strong? No, I did not.
Nah, the
This nigga trying to send me to prison? What's up with this nigga? No, I didn't think. I
You can't go to
just.
prison for getting shit back you bought.
That it?
Yes,
That's
you
what
can,
you can.
Derek. What?
No, you can't. Now you got a receipt.
No, I think you're thinking about the Macy's return line as opposed to as opposed to theft.
I'm not
Yes.
talking about theft. We're not talking about theft. I'm not talking about theft.
She didn't give it to you. She said no.
His mom gave it to her. Her mom gave it to her.
That was not that.
Genius.
Come on, bro. Mama Love gave it back to me.
Chess, not checkers, nigga.
Aha.
Chess, not checkers.
Listen, yo, if you want your shit back, I'm not saying. I'm not
More
saying.
stories, get my fucking front bumper back. I'm gonna take the back one too for my labor services, nigga. That's it.
God, you paid the nigga to put it in. Anyway.
Who paid?
The insurance.
You're not running through your insurance, nigga. That should bring your insurance up. For whatever hit it. If you had to change the bumper.
Yo, you niggas go through a lot of shit in the Bronx, bro. I tell you.
I'm just podding, bro.
You niggas go through. Yo, on that damn concourse, bro. I never want to go. I tell you.
Yo, the concourse is not that bad.
I'm so
Well, I
happy.
mean, that's a moment.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, do you have anything in music? Anything come out?
Yeah, we got a bunch of shit.
Burna Boy's album was this week? Or was that
Did
last week?
we talk about it last week?
Yeah, we like Blaze.
No, it came out
We brought
last
it
year.
out.
We brought it up.
But
it came out.
We brought it out.
Oh, fuck that. That album's amazing.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Shit.
Sunburn faders.
That's what I was
Damn.
Not the fuck boy laugh.
This nigga Dro is a whore.
Yeah, that's a whore laugh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yo, respect me, yo. Come on.
You're right. My bad.
The little ounce that I have left.
Little whore.
That's crazy.
Wait, that burn. What the heck about it?
I'm curious to hear Dro's perspective.
I
So that nigga was excited. That
I
nigga was
enjoyed
doing a
it.
backflip. Like,
Hey, that nigga Joe heard that song. I'm gonna take some shit back from some shit.
damn.
I enjoyed it.
You did?
Yeah.
What would you give it out of 10?
7.5.
2.5. What about you?
Gotta be
John?
realistic.
It's cool. Like there's some songs I like. I'm probably more towards this probably 6.8. The thing with Brent, and this is purely a preference thing in terms of R&B music. I always prefer the R&B artists that like vocally like show me something no matter what.
Okay.
The songs he writes really well, but it doesn't always sound the best to me. And that's important, like especially with R&B music. I like when it sounds really good. That means taking time in your production. He's still a little like, I don't know, production's not the best, and he's not really a singer, I guess. So I don't know. It's not. Sometimes the sound gets a little tiring for me, but I do know that he writes very well. The album's cool, so I got like a 6.8. You know, that's kind of like my thoughts on it. It's not bad at all. It's just I don't see myself really going back to it because it doesn't sonically like give me what I'm looking for in R&B right now. For the R&B what I enjoy for R&B.
Like it's obviously it's R&B, but it's
Should probably slap more in the wintertime anyway.
yeah, that's
What I've learned
R&B
is
in the summer is kind of like.
what I've learned. Good R&B is always on. Man.
Nah, I mean I agree with that,
Yeah,
but
ultimately.
there's certain R&B songs like you just can't listen to in the summer because it's just like it just has like a winter presence.
like for instance like Cleo Soul, like
She's amazing.
that shit bumps in the fall. I can't play that shit right now in the summer.
Yeah, but the thing with Cleo Soul is her voice and her sound is so unique that you can acknowledge how good it is no matter the season.
No, it can be good, but it's just
Yeah.
still not like what you gonna put like when it's 85 degrees.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
there are there's plenty of music that you won't play, but I'm talking about Brent's like.
Style. It's different. No,
Even in this like, it sounds like, and I don't know the nigga because you'll never know. It sounds like he just doesn't sing that well. That's like sometimes like it's like, yo, bro, you just don't sing that well, but you're really good at making songs. And like usually the artists that can do that aren't super noticeable with it, but it sounds like some of these songs like you just really don't sing
You're just
that well.
getting by with it.
Yeah, like you're just getting by with your song making ability.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's cool.
But sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah.
That's all making.
That's it.
And you know what it is too? We're in an era like you don't have to really be the best singer. You should know how to be melodic.
No, agree, but I'm talking about from what I want from R&B.
Oh, okay.
So like he's gonna be Brent. Like people gonna love it. That's cool. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying for me, and you know, I'll say this overall. I don't think his albums will take the next step until he can challenge himself a little bit vocally. We've seen Lucky Day do it. We've seen Summer Walker do it. We've seen all the big R&B acts do Giveon. We've seen all the big R&B acts do it. And I think until he can do that or finds a way to circumvent that, he's gonna stay where he's at. Because all the R&B acts find a way to push the needle. You know,
Okay.
through like even look at Summer Walker, through all the nonsense sometimes, bro. Her albums are just great. There's nothing you can talk. There's nothing you can say.
That shit's bomb.
So
Yeah. No, that's hella interesting. That's a very insightful take, and I'm kind of on the other side of the fence, whereas his music is such like art that it doesn't need to be note-wise perfect. Like I don't listening to the mixes on that, listening to the melodies, and most importantly, listening to the harmonies. There aren't many other artists where the music feels like art. I'm like, wow, this is interesting. Like this is different, and I think that's what's gonna set him apart. Because I was gonna ask, like, he's in that B list of R&B artists where like Giveon falls, where like these are buzzing artists. They have huge fan bases, but they haven't taken that A-list step yet. You feel me? Summer Walker definitely has. She's above that, but like in that Giveon category, like Lucky Days, again, huge fan base, killing it, but they're still in that B-list category. And I think of those three artists you mentioned, Lucky Day, Giveon, or Brent, I think Brent is the one who has the most impactful career, in my opinion. If there was some of the songs, I'm gonna say bad, but just don't resonate with me for some reason, and I can't really identify what it is. But the songs that do resonate, even the album, like that last skit where he's on the phone with.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
It seems to be his girlfriend.
That skit is crazy.
No, it's super crazy.
That's crazy.
But then the next song is titled Angel on it. And that progression of the album, and once I heard that, and that shit came on shuffle, I was like, what the fuck is this? And Angel came next, like, and then I went back and looked at the album in a process of a story. Each song is a story that leads up to that point, which is like, yo, wow, this is different. Like, it's super different. And
I ain't gonna lie, that skit might be the wildest skit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
That shit was great.
Yeah, for sure. And if
I mean, listen, I think that even with your reference to saying, it's the art, kind of like it's okay. It's so much art that it doesn't sound good. I mean, I can agree with that. I can just say that that's not necessarily what I think is appeasing to a general liking of Brent. I think that I think the album, the only take on the album is that it doesn't necessarily sound good. I think that it's like I said, it's well written, it's well put together. I just don't think it sounds that good, and I think that's a big thing in R&B. Like even you're lucky. I wouldn't say Brent is bigger than Giveon right now. I don't know about that.
Not bigger now, but I think in 5 years' time, who's gonna have the more impactful career? I think it's gonna be Brent.
Brent is bigger than Giveon is right now.
I don't know.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Brent is projected to sell over 100,000. Giveon's not doing that right now.
I don't know what Giveon's not doing.
It's not over 100,000.
I was gonna tell you right now.
But even
the last one he just put out.
Got you.
That's what I'm just saying right now. I'm sure in the future that's definitely could change, especially because Giveon has such a unique voice. Also.
And also too,
he's
like,
not really marketable.
I want to say that.
All that stuff is subjective, right?
Yeah,
because Chris Brown also sold 60,000 last week. So
did he really? That's
it. So all that shit is like, it's all like, we can't base everything off sales. So we all know that.
But we know who Chris Brown is because he's been in the game for over 10 years. Like,
yeah,
these are both two new artists.
No, would you say Brian is bigger than Chris?
No, because Chris has put up way more than that in general. But Chris has.
Even we'll say
Chris
right
has
now,
the time
let's say 2022.
No, but Chris has the time in. Brent doesn't.
Even if you compare the two albums,
that doesn't change who's bigger.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
For them,
no,
it's different. It's on a case-to-case basis.
My thing, right? So.
And the case-to-case between Brent and Giveon is these are
both
two new artists.
Do you enjoy Brent's album more?
I think so right now. I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I think so, but I like Giveon. I like Giveon too.
Yeah,
I don't think I would put one over the other. Right
I
now.
enjoy Giveon's album a lot.
Yeah, like I wouldn't put one over the other, and I like Giveon a lot. I think, like I said, his voice is very unique, and it just makes it more like enjoyable to listen to because you don't hear someone usually who like sings on that octave like the way he like usually sings. But just speaking to who's bigger, like these two new artists and Brent's pushing out 100. That should say like who's bigger.
Yeah, I don't think the sales.
Brent is also like on like on these late night shows and shit like that.
But Giveon did the same show.
Yeah, he did, but he's projected between 33 and 38 plus.
Yeah, but once
streaming, that counts.
That's triple.
I understand your point.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when we look at artists and we say they're big, right? You look at somebody like, for example, Vince Staples, who may not sell that much, but that nigga sells out stadiums.
Yeah.
So like,
look at also the features on both of them albums too.
He sells out stadiums or
who sells out stadium?
That was a question mark.
No, who sells out stadium?
excuse me, festivals. Like if you see a Vince Staples festival, people are going insane and know every word to every song he sings. And Vince Staples is probably one of the most popular artists out.
Brand wise, not music wise.
That's once again
That's
like
subjective.
we've all.
It's objective when you
I don't know.
argue for commercials and shit.
It's exactly. So other factors go into the point.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
And hold
Vince-
on, and my thing
yeah,
is
yeah.
too with that, like everyone reveres Vince's album as one of the best albums of the year.
Yeah, but he's so.
Stay once again. That's my point.
I'm
You're
just
going right
giving
back. You're going
context.
right back to the numbers of
Yeah,
Vince.
but how can it be the best album if it only sold?
I said it's one of the best albums. It's revered and reviewed as one of the best albums of the year. Just because it didn't sell what it's supposed to doesn't mean it's not as good of an album. And I think if we consistently go off of that,
I speak about everything though.
Yeah,
I don't.
'cause
I don't
it sold
speak-
less than
I
20K.
mentioned sales, but I don't speak about just sales.
But,
When you
okay.
also look at the track listing to both of these albums, look at all the stars that are on Brent's album. He's a bigger artist.
I mean, I don't know what that. I don't know what that does. He just has more friends. I'm confused.
It's not about being friends. It's,
Like,
he
what
didn't,
does that mean? What
he
does that
didn't like
mean?
text all these people to be on the song. It's because the label supporting him because he's a bigger artist.
You think? Well, who's Brett signed to?
I'll tell you right now.
Brent is easily the bigger artist. Better is a different conversation.
But bigger. Oh yeah,
He is the big artist. Like I don't understand how that's like a conversation. Like he has Drake, he has Tyler Creator, he has
Give y'all did a
Snow
song with Drake
Allegra,
too.
he
What does
has
that mean?
yeah, but that's not just the only one. There's numerous features on that album. Give me got all those names. You know why you got all those names? You got all those names because you don't have the backing. You don't have that backing because you're not that big.
But Derek, that you're literally saying that like that's not a choice. Like features can be a choice.
You can't get any feature you want.
That's like saying like Snow Allegra's first album. Does she have any features on it? No.
Features are a choice.
That's what yes.
They are a choice.
So you're making features a point of reference when an artist that chooses not to have features is also a thing.
I don't understand what you gauge bigger as if you're not taking into account that he sold almost triple what Brent does.
But I acknowledge
as
that.
a star-studded track list.
I don't think that makes anything. I don't think that sways the argument.
1,000%. Because that's the label identifying you're a bigger
Exactly.
artist. You deserve a bigger budget.
But
like,
once you can be signed to a major label and choose not to have a lot of features.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what you choose because the label wants you to do that. You have to do that.
That's not true.
it depends.
Yeah, that's not true.
It depends on your deal, but I don't think any artist besides J. Cole and see how horribly that worked is like, yo,
Horribly.
But I don't think it worked horribly for J.
look
Cole.
on
But J. Cole is
For
very
Your
different.
Eyes Only, no features, and he created the beats. It sucked.
No, but that was 2014 and Hill
For Your Eyes-
and that was the one that went.
Okay.
Forest Hill Drive is J. Cole's greatest album, and he has no features.
J. Cole is the only person
That don't
who...
make no sense.
J. Cole is the
I'm
only
talking about
artist
when
who
he
does that. Like,
Produced the songs himself.
But that has nothing to
if
do
they
with
offered Giveon a Drake feature, because he don't got a Drake feature, he's featured on a Drake song. He don't got a Drake feature.
Okay.
If he was offered
Tyler
a Drake
Creator,
feature,
yeah, you're
a
right.
Tyler feature,
Yeah, come on.
I
There's
can
no
go through the whole
comparison.
listing. Like he's not gonna say no.
Do you think that Brent needs those features because of the style of music?
Doesn't matter if he does. Doesn't change the
Does
conversation.
he need them for mainstream appeal? Yes. Does Giveon? No. But is Brent clearly brand-wise, marketing-wise, music-wise, a much bigger... It's not even close, in my opinion. Like, Brent, yeah.
These are your opinions.
Yeah, these are all our opinions because music is all subjective, but I don't think it's even close.
We'll see what happens in a couple of years.
Yeah. And I think...
And I just also think Brent's songs sound bad.
I feel you.
I think his singing sucks.
Yeah. And
Like
I think that's the
and I
consensus.
think you could sell a bunch of records and your singing sucks.
No, that's a general consensus, but with his branding and his the feel of his music, fans look past the fact that it's not always in the singing wise is the best because the feeling it creates.
We'll see how long it lasts.
I think it's gonna last.
I mean, I generally have a good feel for these things, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I got a good feel for these things. So I think that Brent has to sound good for him to be around a long time. And I think that the appeal of the writing is amazing, but I think that the R&B guys that last a long time find a way to do both. And you can't not sound good for a long period of time. And I don't think you will. And let me tell you something. I generally have a good eye for these. I have a good ear for these things. So I mean, we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah, no,
we'll,
for sure.
we'll revisit this in 24 months.
It's not bad.
Yeah, and
I think his song making is fine. I think The writing is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Skits like niggas love that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's
but
like fake deep.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then but I think at some point
It's
it's gotta
gonna tumble.
sound. Listen, man. At some point, Rihanna had to make Unfaithful.
Word.
You know what I mean? So
And you don't think that the feeling the music leaves fans with is more important than like the quality of the singing? Because I think that's Brent's saving grace is that he makes these large amounts of men and women feel something. That's what I think. That's what the point of music is.
Same thing with rap. You can do both. Like the best do both. I don't really.
I see.
I don't
I
really
see.
get that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like with rap, the best do both. The R&B singers, the best. I mean, our greatest ever, Usher, has done both. Chris Brown has done both. We're looking at,
Yeah.
the guys that are in this for 20 plus years. R&B singers are a lot more fickle. They don't stay around as long because they usually don't have both. That's why we don't necessarily have the, when you're talking about rappers, it's Biggie, J, and Nas, and it's debates with Drake. Like you don't really have that many R&B debates because these guys usually aren't able to sustain that for a long period of time.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z could rap till he's 55. Your voice might break at 40. So the niggas that could do that at 46, and Usher can give us a tiny desk now and sound how he sounds, that is important.
Yeah.
It's just the point I'm making.
I feel you.
And they both not even the best R&B niggas out right now.
Word.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Like in my opinion, who I think is like of the younger generation who's really like should be the face of R&B, I think should be Division.
Bro, funny thing is,
Division is crazy, bro. I've been waiting for them.
so
He's not marketing.
in live
And they don't sell
time.
that much.
No.
Doesn't change
how
how good their music is.
the quality in that music is amazing.
No, but I'm saying who I think should be the face, not who will be the
The R&B,
face.
young generation, yeah, should be the
Yeah, I
best.
mean off of sheer talent, it's them.
In Lifetime, they about to drop. Well, we
Like I
record
think the
this-
Division is more talented than both. Give you on that.
Oh,
than
yeah,
Brent.
100%.
I mean, Brent can't sing, so.
100%. Yeah. But
Even artistically though, because even if you can't sing, you can still be artistic. So even artistically also.
Well, all that drawing graffiti on the walls and yelling at you go on the phone, I hate y'all, but.
Oh my god, this guy is the worst.
I hear you niggas, but I know that impresses y'all and shit. But I'm cool, bro.
This nigga's like Jimmy Butler.
Like I know that makes you niggas like happy and shit, but I don't.
That's
I don't really fuck
crazy.
with that.
But
shit.
John don't fuck with you. John don't fuck with you.
Facts.
I don't know. I don't have no issues with Brent.
I'm sure.
Art, man. Art is important.
Was he the one that said that shit about Mac Miller?
I don't think so.
No,
Was it him or Gold Link?
Golding.
going.
Oh, that's what I don't fuck
It was
with.
Golding.
You
I don't
got
fuck with
canceled
that.
for that
It was
shit,
Golding.
too.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't really
fuck
fuck with Golding except for that one song.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe
But,
that one song.
There's money on the
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
And
That's the only one
That
that hit the
was
charts.
that was Grammy nominated.
Well,
I thought that song was overrated.
well,
Personally, those songs.
You,
Yeah.
but
Me and myself, I thought it was overrated.
questionable.
And them niggas look alike.
That's racist.
But yeah, so the division
black.
about to drop
Nah, you-
something.
Yes. Oh, is Division dropping?
Is today we're recording. This will be out Friday, so it should be out by then, either an album or a single. I'm not too sure, but yeah, go listen to that because their singing is actually good.
It's good, but nobody cares.
You're wild.
No, I'm playing. But no, they're very talented. I don't know if they're a group or not.
Yeah, niggas, like niggas don't. The thing with Division, niggas like don't know what they look like.
Yeah, like
It's two members.
Yeah, but they're not really. They're,
So, like, you telling me two niggas we don't know what they look like? So,
I know
what
what
the
they
fuck
look
that
like.
mean?
yeah.
I've been to their concert.
Okay, because you niggas go to their Instagram, whatever.
I went to a concert.
Cool, you niggas. What's front row?
Yeah, they're a
Won't make it-
Canadian
Take a
rapper.
picture, you can put on your
Maybe I
album.
didn't shame you because you support artists.
It's
Yeah,
crazy, it's bro. Crazy, man.
What?
It's a Canadian.
Walter just said the same. Yo, Walter such a weird. Yo, Walter did the same thing I did. And goes, yeah, look at him, man.
Oh yeah, nah, I mean,
Look at this. Like he
Plain
does the same-
defense.
Look at this nigga.
yeah, the music's good, but they're not marketable. That's the case.
No, we just
Which
don't-
is
I can
the whole
understand.
Giveon. Like Giveon's music may sonically be better than Brent, but Brent is marketed. He has a brand. That shit
Yeah,
goes
no, you're right.
Yeah,
way
no,
further than just singing good.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. And your brand is
He got
why
the-
fucking
yeah, he got the
Wiz
cred.
Khalifa still around making money because this nigga can't rap for shit, but his brand is so strong, he good.
I mean, Wiz Khalifa's brand is smoking weed. Brent's is drawing graffiti and crying. And shit.
No, Brent's is being toxic. That's where his
Man, that's why y'all niggas love him.
That's crazy. All right.
Oh damn, now sports. Look at y'all. There's nothing going on. Nothing has changed. KD and Kyrie still bitching, and y'all niggas still love him.
I mean,
John's trying to incite.
I'm not.
I'm not looking straight at the floor.
Them niggas. No, I've been looking at the street all the time. I'm not. Them niggas still bitching. Y'all still love them. There's nothing changed in sports.
John almost blew a gasket last week.
Yeah, because you niggas were saying nothing.
No, we were saying, I was saying the right things.
No, you wasn't.
No.
Okay, all right. This is turning into fucking the what's that stupid ass show called on?
It doesn't matter.
The View. Niggas turning into The View right now.
But yes, them niggas is still bitching. No one knows where they're gonna go. Now it's heard that these niggas want to go back. Whatever. These niggas do all this and not win shit.
I saw an interview with what's his name from New Orleans?
Zion?
Yeah.
Zion!
It was a white reporter.
Bro, I knew that ball.
And they were talking about like if he thinks about when he dunks, like when he lands, like to try to be hunting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, bro.
Whether he chooses to lay up or dunk.
Yes. And it's like, yo, bro, when I get that ball and I run it up to that fucking basket, I must dunk that shit. I am not thinking about why me.
Yeah. Why is he talking to me like that?
Because that's
when I get that ball and I dunk that and I grab that shit.
Because that's what he said in the interview.
Yeah, but you don't say it like that. I'm just saying, man.
Crazy.
Like, Jesus.
But it's just funny seeing like someone that's like finally brushing that shit off. Like, yo, bro, like just stop worrying about me. Hopefully, I'm able to play the season.
It's your job. It's his job.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop worrying about you. You getting paid fucking almost $200 million, over $200 million to play for 5 years.
That bag, Gumbo King.
You fucking are injured 80% of the season.
Derek, you cannot stand on that when the people you like do the same thing.
No, Zion's a bust, my nigga. We're gonna talk about it one day. It's fine. Like it's okay. I promise. Like I can stand on exactly what I stand on, and also think Zion is a bust. That nigga.
But that's not the conversation. You said a person that goes somewhere that's constantly injured.
Yes.
You can't love Kyrie and say the same thing.
Who said I love Kyrie?
You love the Brooklyn Nets.
No, he likes
I
players.
like KD.
He said he liked his players.
I said I like players.
Yeah.
And I like KD.
Hey,
Kyrie is nice too. I'm not a Kyrie advocate, but I'm not gonna say he's not nice. Zion's getting $200 million to play for fucking 5 years somewhere, and has he even played a full season ever yet?
Nah,
but
a single minute.
But once again, if you look at Steph Curry's career, that was the same shit. If you look at Joel Embiid's career, it was the same shit. So until we
You think he was worth that money?
when he plays, Zion is one of the best. When he plays, there's no stopping that nigga.
Yeah, but he doesn't play,
bro. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro.
But what
No,
like,
he doesn't.
But you guys didn't take when Joel Embiid sat out 2 years damn near. Y'all didn't take that stance.
He was getting paid $200 million back then.
What do you mean? I'm confused.
Was he getting paid as much as Zion?
Yeah, like Zion got a
Zion
max
just signed a
contract.
contract yesterday, guys.
Yeah.
So when Joel Embiid was at the same point in his career and signed a contract, he was hurt. They'll say yes.
But he wasn't getting offered $200 million.
But I mean, he was still getting money though.
Like I don't get the
He
point.
get money. The point is,
What's the point of
He's a bust for that X amount.
I'm confused.
my nigga, they're signing the hype. That's what they're doing. Let's like be honest.
Hype and hope.
Yeah, hype and hope. That's what they're doing.
And would you pay Zion $200 million, Joe?
Would I pay Zion if when Zion's on the court, there's no stopping him?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the franchise that lets him go somewhere else and do that healthy.
Okay. So you're saying
That's
the
like
risk is worth it because
yes,
okay.
because business is risk versus reward.
Yeah.
If it works out, we are golden.
Okay.
If.
I feel
Everything's an if, guys. Like
How
nothing
many
in life is
seasons has he
guaranteed.
been playing so far?
This is
Two?
his third year.
This is 30, and both first two he was injured
I mean,
on separate occasions.
yes, on separate occasions.
Okay.
And one was COVID,
One was COVID.
where it didn't matter. The Pelicans weren't good.
I feel you. Yeah.
Like my thing is, we can't pick and choose when that shit is.
Him gasping, running from one side of the court to the other was like,
Bro,
Right,
listen,
right,
bro.
right,
Pull up
right,
Zion.
right.
Don't do that. Don't
Right.
pull up Zion.
Zion.
Zion was wilding. Let's not do that.
Right.
That's what we're not about to do.
yes.
Zion was
Prior
wild.
injury was super
Yeah,
wild.
that nigga Zion was
that was
wild.
after the injury.
What after injury? Zion's never not been injured.
No, both.
After the last one, him
Is it-
working out, running, doing sprints in the court, doing suicides. And then
Bro, every time Zion plays basketball, he dominates. Let's not do that. It's simple.
Correct.
Like, that's like it's like we talking about nothing now.
Okay.
When every time he plays basketball, he does what he's supposed to.
He does.
And
He does.
I'm telling you right now, any businessman yo, I'm not letting that nigga go walk away and do that somewhere else. Especially, I'm not a big franchise, so free agents don't come to New Orleans anyway.
Yeah.
So it'd be stupid. So hey, I'm gonna lock him up.
Where would he even go? I'm trying to think.
He'd go
There's
to
a
a
mad
big,
place for him to go.
yeah, I mean, he'd go to a big market like most of these athletes do.
Yeah.
But I think that you as a small team business owner, hey, why am I gonna let him go?
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We're a small team anyway.
You think he's gonna bring them a ring?
I don't think New Orleans gonna win. I think they're too small of a team.
There's no one really on New Orleans.
I think they're too small of a team.
These
But I
got
think-
this dude was actually really nice. Well, what's his name? He was on the Trailblazers. What's his name?
McCollum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was middle of the season, and
He was putting in work.
TJ plays great.
Yeah, he was putting in work.
Even without Zion, they're a playoff team. So if I have the opportunity to push the envelope with one of the most dominant players in the NBA, if it works out, yeah.
I look forward to seeing if he gets through this whole next season.
And on top of that, remember, Kevin Durant was signed when his Achilles was torn.
Yeah, but he had two rings at that point.
He's scared, right?
Yeah, it's Kevin. That's a much less of a risk. But either way,
Why?
Because he.
Paul George signed an extension after he broke his leg.
Yeah, but again, these are proven
These are people who have
players.
made names for themselves already.
Yeah.
Paul George ain't winning nothing.
Okay, but he was a leading offensive and defensive player for like 3 years before he got fucked up.
It's more of a risk because those guys
Are
have
older.
mileage.
Okay,
and they're
yeah,
older.
yeah, okay.
Zion is 6 years younger than niggas in this room.
I feel you.
I'm taking my chance on a 23-year-old finding his way to be healthy as opposed to a 33-year-old coming out from a torn Achilles.
True.
Like, come on, we're talking about like this is science.
I guess
We'll circle back at the end of the season.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. That kid, he's a 23-year-old kid because Steph Curry couldn't stay in the game for more than 40 games at first. Now, I promise you, Golden State happy they kept him.
I feel you. And then just last take on sports. Do you think that Damian Lillard should have signed? Nigga signed like a 6-year contract.
He signed a 2-year deal for 120.
Okay. Well, I was
Was it on
exaggerating.
top of his last contract though? Like as an
The
extension?
last contract expired.
It was. I thought it was on top.
Yeah.
Well, it was a player option, and he had so he picked it up for 2 years. And,
Listen, bro, he can't. He just wants the bag at this point.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, 2 years for
That's not that
120.
bad.
Listen,
Exactly.
man.
Like, listen, you're never gonna get a ring, but get that bag.
And even on top of that, you know, God willing, he's still young enough that he could play them 2 years, fight at 120, and still go to another team.
Yeah.
I don't think he will.
Yeah.
I think he was gonna stay on Trailblazers his whole career, but
I think Damian likes. I think first off, I generally likes Portland one.
yeah, me too.
And two, I think that Damian believes somebody's gonna come play with him.
That's what I'm saying. I really think he just believes someone's gonna come
He
to him.
signed a 2-year extension on a 2-year deal, so now he's in Portland to 2025.
Yeah, 2 years, 2 years. And no, we're in 2022.
Yeah.
But it's a player option the second year.
So I don't think it's stupid. There's a lot of money.
Yeah, but he can get paid that anywhere. Anyone pay D-Lo's that money.
I don't know if he's getting paid 120 for 2 years elsewhere when those cap spaces are crazy.
I think that he's. I mean,
Maybe.
and also he
It
saw
depends.
Giannis do it. So.
He's dumb. He ain't going shit.
I do think he should go elsewhere. But I mean, I understand him saying it's a big bag. 2 years. Like I said, he's young enough to complete those 2 years and then go somewhere else if he wants.
Damn, he's 38. That's crazy. You making money, bro.
But I respect it, man. It's the guys that go over to make sense are probably doing good business. But also the guys that say, hey, fuck, I'm gonna figure it out here. Yeah. If you do figure it out, it does put you in a different tier. So. So I mean, hey, who knows? Should he leave Portland? I've never been to Portland. I don't even live there, but I don't know what's
Hey, bro, they got a mansion out there.
You can mention anywhere. What's over?
Yeah,
It's probably cheap over there though. I don't know
He just
what's
made
over there.
he's making $60 million a year. You think that nigga's worried about the?
I mean, I would be still. You still want to spend less. I'm sure I don't know how the cost of living in Portland, so I've never been.
He got a 60-room mansion for $2 million. He was sick.
Like a mansion in Portland, definitely different than a mansion in New York. Like price wise.
He never wants to come live here.
No, I think so. But I'm just saying. I'm
Well,
talking to
he
the
didn't
cost.
want to live on a golf course.
He would love that.
Oh, y'all Knicks fans think I get Donovan Mitchell? I keep it with you.
I keep hope alive always.
Bro, the hope that Knicks fans have, I admire it. Because
No,
that was
good.
me.
That was the
me.
whole
I don't know if he's
strategic
gonna sign
plan.
Melo again.
Okay.
Nah,
End the episode.
Melo,
All right.
Melo don't
Closing
deserve that.
remarks.
Melo don't deserve that.
All right, listen, man.
Y'all are shiesty.
Bro,
I'm
the-
gonna-
You're
French-
shiesty.
The franchise
That
spin
nigga
his
carried.
face.
Listen, I'm not a
He
Knicks
carried.
fan.
He
That nigga
carried.
carried the Knicks
Yes.
for a minute.
Yes, and they did him dirt.
I'm gonna look at
To the second round of the playoffs.
When was the last time you had a second round playoffs?
Melo.
All right then.
Okay, yes.
That's all I'm
He
saying.
is revering the
You got
city.
Melo walking around as a free agent. If y'all here throwing fucking Jalen Brunson 100-something million,
Listen, man.
why would y'all sign a fucking 1 year to Melo for a certain amount? I'm sure that nigga will say yes.
Obviously,
But that's preposterous.
But
So
he
the
don't
nigga who carried y'all niggas for bad long.
But he don't want to come.
But nah, he don't deserve to be.
I don't
Y'all
think
niggas are crazy.
No, he needs to
And
go
I'm
down
not
the
a
ring
Knicks fan,
somewhere,
but
bro.
y'all niggas is crazy.
He needs to get on the team and get a ring. That's what Melo needs, and hopefully he gets it. But
I've been wanting to get around.
All right, man. I think our closing words are, as they've been, buy tickets to the party. Imagine plays on Instagram. Angie plays on Twitter. Buy tickets to the party. We do not have any left. I think there's an announcement out today. We'll see. I don't know. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Anybody else got anything to say?
No, sir.
All right.
We out of here.
We're out of here. Later.